Is that Pokemon? It's...
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore.
Shut the fuck up with here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up, and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Now fucking come over here where it's safe. That's it, mate. Come on. I knew that was gonna happen. Clarence, mate, you alright? Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Fuck, get out of there. Fucking hell. Poor cunt. Oh, yeah, Clarence, mate, yeah, should be alright now. Yeah, mate. Oh, Jesus. Just hold on. Oh, no. Fucking early. Fucking saw that scene of War of the Worlds? Have you seen War of the Worlds? Yeah. The lightning's just fucking constantly coming down and fucking hitting. The fucking tripods come out and they fucking start killing
You're missing
everyone.
a once-in-a-lifetime sighting here. Major live in concert.
Eh?
You're missing the whole thing, cunt.
You seen the original War of the Worlds?
Yes,
Clarence, I'm fucking sorry, mate. What we can do? Holy shit. Oh, God. Just hang in there, mate.
It looks like he's still breathing. He's still breathing.
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, cause you're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weekend pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate. You ain't
just put in 30% of your entire portfolio into this meme coin, which is pretty much held by snipers.
Who are the snipers? Go get the snipers. Go arrest the snipers.
We don't know who they are, but they're dumping on you. Do you want to sell here, Mr. Expert, or what should we do?
What? I don't even know how to sell. I've never sold in my life.
Well, what we can do is we can monitor what the whales are doing.
What the?
If the whales are selling...
Now there's whales involved. What the hell are you talking about? Can you guys speak to me in Python English?
Okay, so we have influencers, insiders, whales, snipers.
If we buy 5 RMs, okay, it's so much easier to move them around than art.
We can't move the money, Louis.
Papa, it's just so much simpler to be buying watches as opposed to art pieces.
Watches, art. I don't understand what you are saying. What
We're
Louis, don't
talking
you
about
understand anything?
the putain money laundering issue that
Money
we
laundering?
have.
Louis! We are not a drug cartel. We don't do money laundering.
No, I know money. I meant tax avoidance.
Tax avoidance. Ah, man, ça va. Okay.
Watches.
Buy the watches. Okay, I didn't know what
Thank
you meant.
you.
Why you don't say what you mean?
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles. They have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do this guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them. Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles. They have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do this guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Rare few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
I hate when people say soul season this, we have a meme super cycle. I was talking to this one guy and he said, oh, Trump coin was gonna save the market. Brother, have you seen what's been going on? We have every celebrity launching meme coins. Sol is damn near close to $200 fucking dollars. For fuck's sakes! My mom texted me about fucking Trump coin. I can't believe all these people saying, oh, Sol's gonna bounce back here. This and that. Like, shut the fuck up. If I hear this one more fucking time, I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it up your ass, you fucking dickhead. We are going to zero, goddammit.
Work's been such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah. Oh, in this economy, Cameron, are you kidding with inflation?
We get it.
Let daddy talk.
Like, y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh, yeah, I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing it with me. No, we already have a contract.
Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man.
The good old digital currency.
Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions.
You can provide me the lifestyle I deserve.
I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles. We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never got to work another day in your life.
I didn't know you were a motivational speaker, Paul.
You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you. Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-O, you know you gotta sell a course, right? Yeah, Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this. Yes! Great idea.
The word of the day is cash. Every day, cream. Cash rules everything around me. I'm flexing. It's Friday. In the Lambo. About to go spend $1,000 on dinner. Spend $20,000 in the club. Fuck 3 bitches. And I'll wake up tomorrow richer than I woke up today.
Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine. Because I know in the future, Jah will bless me and I'm about to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it.
We're gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go.
Money isn't real. None of this is real.
This is just...
It's free. It's free.
What do you mean free?
Free money. Lose it all.
Lose it all.
Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move, I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, Go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Had your friends collect your records and you change your number. I said I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with a fuzzy camera. My lord, what is happening? Bam, and we're in 4K. There we go. What is going on, you guys? Welcome to Ask Me Anything 131. Time to make some moves, baby. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time, man. It's Christmas.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's elf. A box St. Jerry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt. Try not to be a cunt. Look, there's the reindeer. I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, country, country, cunt.
This is when we buy, motherfuckers. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I just landed in Vegas, baby. We back. I just came back from Miami. Time to tear shit up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All of crypto Twitter crying. I love it. I love the bloodshed right now. This is glorious. Looking lean. Winter arc, baby. Winter arc. That's right. Bam. Is my audio, type one in the chat. My audio is sounding clear. Got my setup here, man. We looking good, bro. I got more home math shit, actually. I've got a bunch of home math stuff, actually. I just haven't hanged it up yet. But, yeah. Is that the bold and the brash on the wall? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Well, I got some other stuff, but yeah. What's up, Franklin St. Hex? What's going on, man? The hands are bleeding out right now. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful, man. The majors are bleeding. BlackRock just bought another, I think, $183 million of Bitcoin today. We just cracked under $4,000 Ethereum. Solana's under $200. Solana's a buy right now. Ethereum's looking more now for someone who's just barely entering the market. This is where, like, yeah, right here. Yes, you get some Ethereum to get some some steady Eddie in the portfolio, basically. Doge's at 22 cents. We're gonna look at all the deals right now because it's Black Friday, motherfuckers. But it's Black Fridays. I mean, you guys also want to know why too the market's going down? Yeah. Type 69 in the chat if you really want to know why the market's going down today. I can tell you, I know exactly why. I know exactly why. I know exactly.
Nigga Chain, the first AI layer 2 blockchain built on Solana by niggas for niggas. LLM, Lock Little Money's technology. Proof of data entry scan system. Nigga detection software. Dynamic bag chaser 1 billion TPS. Nigga Chain. Yeah, I'm finna bridge.
Well, right now we're in a, well, there's no way to say it around. Aster, hyper liquid, We're having, I mean, flying tulip at some point. We're already getting we're getting some other players entering into the perp dex meta, basically. This is Binance and other exchanges basically taking profits and wrecking people because, I mean, think about it. How many people are going long and just got liquidated and got wrecked? So where do you think some of the money came in from for pumping Aster and pumping all these tokens, man? What do you think? It's crime season, baby. Binance is eating right now, bros. I mean, Binance is literally eating right now.
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, okay? You're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weak-hand pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate. You ain't
I mean, it's CZ, it's crime base. I mean, who else do you think did it? I mean, who else? Who else has enough money to dump it this hard? So yeah, you're saying Binance took profits. Not just Binance alone, but it was a bunch of other exchanges as well. You think hyperliquid whales didn't make a bunch of money on this shit? Come on. It's not just the Binance cartel, man. It's Coinbase as well. Yeah. I mean, people were getting really long and shit going crazy. It'd be like you're able to take 100x. I mean, meme coiners are literally, I mean, meme coiners who, like, think about this. People who only invest in meme coins just discovered you can go long or short. Uh-oh. And I double checked. Charlie hasn't gotten a haircut yet. So it wasn't, you can't blame it on Charlie. You can't blame it on Charlie. If he had gotten a haircut, I was like, all right, Charlie got a haircut, you guys. I'm sorry. That's what happened. They were flushing him, dog. This is beautiful. So this is when you buy. Ladies and gentlemen, now is when you take the fucking Viagra. Now is when you take the Blue Chew. Now is when you take the fucking Cialis. This is when you buy. But you still save a little bit of cash just in case we get a little bit more. Whew. How long will it keep going down? Not for very long. Let me see where we're at right now. I think by the end of the weekend we'll start going up a little bit. The only thing that will take us more down would basically be maybe a very bad Monday open. As long as the Monday open isn't terrible and shit, what are we doing? We're off. You really want to pump 4 more years? I've been having a lot of fun on Twitter watching like Hexicans and Sonic people. Oh my god, bro! It is actually insane if you actually look at it. If you guys are both in Sonic and on Richard and shit. I mean, Richard's got like almost a full blown mutiny starting up right now. I think Richard's going a little too crazy with the blocks. He's making enemies out of people. And then you have Andre doing almost the same thing as Richard. It's so fucking funny. I'm literally watching people both sides are crying right now. It's I've never seen it at like both at the same time. It's actually glorious, actually. Oh my god, dude. I mean, I've been finding it super, super, super funny, bro.
What am I gonna do? I'm Hitler's top guy. Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution. Oh. Adolf Hitler needs me? Okay, I'll do it. I'm going to bat for you, Hitler. I got your back, Hitler.
Yeah. All the Sonic maxis are complaining so hard. They're literally just basically they can't talk about what they're about to do. There's some big business deals on Sonic that are about to go live. They have the I think the Singapore what's called a convention they're doing right now. I think it's in 5 days or 4 days from now. So I think there's going to be some updates on that side. So that's cool. Do you think Sonic will dip to 16 cents? If yes, I think it will not go below 16 cents, but that's probably really the low right there. But if the thing in 4 or 5 days is really lame and it doesn't do anything, then it will go to I think it will go 16 cents. I'll probably just DCA a little lower, but I've said I'm going to do one more DCA. I bought at 24 cents. It's at 23 cents. In order for me to buy more, because my bag's already packed, it has to go lower, basically. Yeah. Kind of glad I'm not on crypto Twitter. I see it there, but it gets too. Yeah, I mean, it's part of my job. It's part of my work, my career and stuff. So I have to do it. And like, I'm looking out. I'm looking out into the trenches and stuff. But yeah, I've already spent all my powder. No, it's all good. That's why if you got your backpacks, at least you don't fumble. You don't fumble. That's it. Like Justifying Misogyny was talking about it. Like I'm worried about Sonic and Crow. Like what's there to worry about Crow? Really? Now, I mean, they're gonna buy basically. Shout out to Tegan. Yeah, shout out to Tegan. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I know shit's crazy in the streets when I go into Telegram or Discords of other blockchains and they're fucking wilding out, dude. It's hilarious, dude. Like, are you new to the trenches? Like,
this is nothing new.
Angle 8.
If I haven't taught you guys anything, like you buy when it's red. It's crazy. Everyone wants to buy like when Crow token hit its local all-time high, right, in the last month. Everyone and their mom wanted to buy Crow. Miguel, is it too late for Crow? Crow. Now that it's down a little bit, right? Man, Crow got a little fat. I mean, her ass isn't that nice, I guess. Like, I mean, if you really Miguel, my jute, man, I've been learning numerology and shit. 1 + 9 is 10. Take away the 0, that's a 1. Bitch is she ain't even a 10 anymore. She's a 1. Like, I saw her like get, she was looking real good and shit. She lost some weight and stuff. She's got that booty. Now, I don't know anymore, man. She's getting chubby again. She's drinking. I think she got a butterfly tattoo. I don't know, man. I've been in Miami. I've been in the streets of Miami, man. I've been seeing other girls and shit that are way crazier looking. I don't, I mean, this is true. Look at this. I mean, you guys all saw the chats. It's like when Crow pumped hard, everyone, I regret not getting more Crow. Now Crow is on a discount. People are saying bear market's here. I'm not buying anything. Yeah, people are. I had people in my chat losing their mind. I can name a couple people, but losing their mind like, I missed my entry at 25 cents. Now it's at 19 cents. Where are you at? This is why when it's pumping, this is why I'm acting like
how
this.
they legends, they doing podcasts. This other. We make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga.
Yo, I mean, people are fair weather fans, man. I mean, when the bear market does start, right, next year, right? It's gonna be funny to see who's gonna be here and who's not, because the people that are with us that are the same people that literally were with us through 21 and stayed with us through 22 and 23 and are still here today. They're up. They got Ethereum cheap. They got Bitcoin cheap. They got Solana cheap. They got everything they wanted cheap. Maybe they're adding more to the bags and stuff, but it's the truth. And then maybe now people realize, you gotta You got to be heavier on the big stuff. And then, you know, you can speculate 30, 40% if you're advanced and you want to. That's totally okay. But that's why we recommend so much to be heavier on the other stuff, right? Keeps everything a little more balanced, keeps you in profits, basically. I mean, yeah, you're literally getting 4 for $1 right now on Sonic. But let's go through it. So yeah, right now, Cronus is a buy right now. I mean, obviously, look, I think it, where did it go? Did it go to 18 cents? No, I never went to 18. So it's basically there. That's not bad. Where did it climb up to? 19 cents. But let's go up. Let's go last 3 months. Where on this price chart? Where on this price chart in the last 3 months was everyone asking about Crow token? I wonder where. Yep. At all-time highs. Interesting. When it's at 8 cents, ugly. Superstar. It's the same thing. This chart perfectly explains clout. Almost in a way. So obviously, if you ask a super chat question, I will answer. I usually wait for a couple of them so I can answer a few at a time. So if you super chat, this is an AMA, I will answer you. Just like certain people, I had a discussion with the other day. I had a little discussion with Ricky Romero yesterday and stuff like that. And I just basically told him, you know, if you want to ask more advanced questions, this is the place to ask them. I don't run away from. I'm right here. Go ahead, ask me away. Swing away, motherfuckers. Swing away. Hey, bada. Hey, bada. Swing. Swing. Miguel, I have this super advanced question. Swing away. Ask. Right? And that's the reason I was kind of talking. I was talking to him a little bit, kind of sideways and shit, because, you know, you got to know where you're at. It's like you go to a different party, man. Like it's sort of like, you know, you're acting retarded at your friend's house, and then you go over to a party and shit where all the bitches are at and stuff like that, and then you start acting like a fool, like who's never been around women. It's kind of crazy, actually. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Can ETH hit 6,000? Yes. Easily. Advanced question. Yeah. I mean, well, look, shout out to, I shout out to Rick and shit for supporting the channel, obviously, but like, you can't save them all, man. He doesn't want to join the Citadel, doesn't want to get in the CMC, doesn't get in the Cash App course. You know, I guess we can't save everybody. You know, something GG33 told me a long time ago about being a 33 life path is that 55% of people will love me, and 45% of people, I guess, we're going to hate me. Just is what it is. That's a lot of people, dogs. That's billions of people on this planet. I know you're still here, Ricky. I see you. Damn, that's crazy. I said his name 3 times and he appeared. Oh, fuck, bro. I love it. Hit the like button, you guys.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000. XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP. That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000%. XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, Gabe, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
Help. Okay. Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, no one cares. No one cares that you're in a Ponzi as long as the Ponzi's still running up at the end of the day, right? Funny, man. Funny. But yeah, Ethereum's a buy. Bitcoin's a buy. If you got bigger money and stuff right now, I just think Ethereum's a much better buy. I've been saying that since basically, I mean, like for a long time now, I've been saying that. So it's still held up true. I think this is a better value right now. If you're value investing, if you're just like long-term, like, Miguel, I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin for the long term for the next 5-6 years. If you're like hold Bitcoin for 5 years, yeah, you can buy right here. I think at 100, low hundreds right here, you're getting multiples. You're fine, right? But Solana under 200. We know it's at least going to go to 400 with the ETF listing. So there's a solid 2x and some change, maybe even a 3x before I think the year's up on Solana. I think 420 is probably going to be the local top on it, between 420, maybe 600 if shit goes bananas. But obviously you need Bitcoin to really run. But hey, without bearish people, there's no bull run. Yeah, but it's just the yapping and the crying is kind of insane. All in on Luvium, you guys. Come on. I want you to know, I want to be on record that I told every single one of you guys to put 100% of your portfolio in Illuvium. 100%. Let's see what got wrecked the most. Let's do 24 hours. Let's see what got wrecked. Story got wrecked. Damn. Aster's down a decent amount. Avalanche is down. Everyone's talking about Avalanche. Looking good. Pengu. Actually, fuck it. Let's go 7 days. What got fucked the most, right? Of course, it's still up a lot, right? But it's come down a little bit. Let's see what got fucked the most. That's a little new plasma. So let's go pump.fund. Pudgy's looking. I mean, let's look at Pudgy. Pudgy's a really great token, actually. We know this is one of the main coins right here. Let's look at last year, right? Yikes, right? So the price here, topped out at basically 4 cents. It's down like 33% or something like that, but that's a better price. Like right now, this is like, yay, sub $2 billion market cap Pudgy penguins, right? Where top out? Where to top out? 2.7. So it's literally down $1 billion from its top. $1 billion off. Damn, it's down 40%, or it's 40% off. Yeah, Carson laughing at the monkey's face is boomer gold. I know, right? It's insane. Rest in peace. You're solid, Eduardo. You're solid. Literally 90% alts, but like that's so that's why, like, if someone chooses to be 90% alt, you kind of sign the blood oath, like, hey, I know I'm in for the fucking crazy ride and I can get fucked, but man, if I'm right, I really win hard. Yeah, justify. And then there's this at 80% Ethereum, Bitcoin. Thanks, God. Yeah. And we told people that, especially if you're much busier working individual, like if you're like, we have a lot of people, we have people in the courses that make a lot of money working individuals. We have doctors. I mean, actually be surprised. We actually have quite a lot of actual automotive guys that own their own shops and stuff, make great money. I know tons of people that own like repair shops and stuff, make great money, but they're working all the time. Just like I had my business, I was working all the time. So yeah. I'll look at Farcoin in a minute. Yeah, I'll look at Farcoin. HVAC, baby. Yeah, dude, HVAC's hot work, bro. That's some hot ass work, bro. Oh man, but Pudgy looking good, right? Dogecoin, right? We know Dogecoin's got the ETF live right now, right? Where did it pop out? It popped up. Oh wait, sorry. 28 cents. Now it's 6 cents off on a Bitcoin. When's the last time it was at that level? July, May. So you almost have to go like 9 months back. You have little points here where it was below the level and stuff like that. So this is like a fair price for Doge. If we get a little bit more of a dip, like, I mean, it's a screaming buy under 20 cents, basically. But like right now, that's a good buy right now on Doge. That's really, really good. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. I buy crypto in the attics, Miguel. That's funny. What's your thoughts on Aster? I like the token. It's very Ponzi-ish. They have they're doing like a program where they're going to airdrop people supply October 5th, which is officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 days from now. So Joe got mega cheated. Which Joe? Money Gang. But yeah, I like Aster, right, and everything like that. We were recommending it below $1. Basically, it's still up right now. Let's see where Aster's at. Aster, the disaster, right? Topped out here at 236. This came down. There's a lot of people holding it, but very manipulated. A lot of big, rich BNB holders holding controlled most of the supply. They're going to have more of their supply coming out very soon in 10 days. Joe on ETH. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Any price predictions on it? I believe it's going to go. I mean, I think it's going to go higher in price. But when that supply comes out from the airdrops and stuff, and then, I mean, it's probably going to take another nasty dip, probably in like 12 days to 8 days from now. That's the range there. And that'll be a better opportunity to buy. You know, it's possible Aster can go back to like low dollars. And then from there, we'll just have to wait and see when more supply starts coming out. But they do have supply coming out for the token. You know, whose office is it? It's my office. Yeah. Oh, I did get all the weights in and stuff like that, but I haven't built it yet. But we got. I didn't put. They put all the weights inside the garage for me, which is hilarious. That's a lot of shit. What happened to Hexcoin? It's still around. It's on Ethereum. I think it's been a nice. I think right now in the last 2-3 months, it's been nicer on the EHEX side than the PHEX side. Money Gang, are you on the spot, man? What set do you bang? E or P, baby? There we go. E-Hex, the real hex. That's right. Oh, fuck, man. That's so funny. Yeah. The way you said on Ethereum made it sound like it's just chilling with his mom, yeah. Chaos be doing the rain dance after you say it. I know, right? That's funny as fuck. Tony, I'm about to disown you, dog. Oh my god. Jule's pumping? Get out of here. Is Jule really pumping? Fuck, I haven't looked in forever. Jule. Can't spell Jule without spelling the word Jew. 18% on my fucking jewelry. No way. I still have a bag of this. No way. Yeah, down. Look at that. Incredible. The CT a couple days ago was like, I buy. This is the chart. This is the type of charts you should be trying to buy right now. Oh my god. Turn this off real quick. Anyways, that's like a bad heart monitor. Yeah, but it's not correcting all the stuff. But yeah, a lot of money was made with this. I made some good skrill off of DeFi Kingdoms and stuff. It's nice. It's getting a little pump today. But I have to probably look at it on Dex Screener, which is where. Okay. I don't think it's pumping really. Huh. Oh well. It's called jewelry for a reason. Wink, wink. Yep. Oh yeah, I got a lot of art. I got a lot of art and stuff like that. I haven't hanged it all up. I mean, what you got? Ooh, look at this, man. Yeah. I got heat. I got heat. I got no way. What? This is where they motherfucker. My fucking headphones, bro. I've been looking for these. I left them here under my SpongeBob fucking art. What? Dog, I just destroyed multiple properties looking for these fucking. You can't get these fucking headphones anywhere. They don't sell them anymore. I literally bought 3 of these in a fucking eBay auction. That's how desperate I was to buy these. These used to be like 40, 50 bucks. I paid like way more for each of these headphones. God damn, dude. These shits be hidden, bro. These got bass. They're bassy as fuck, dude. Damn, dude. It's like I just found $300 on the floor, dude. That's insane. Yo. Sick. Oh, I gotta hit something on that. That's the dopest shit ever, dude.
Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by punky, I'm just too lit, somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog, price look just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods, fudders is mad I bought, word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot, take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face, jumping on Twitter, take over the space, punky is pumping, increasing the pace, a monkey that look like a frog, paid for my flight to Prague, touchdown, punky Lamborghini, rental in the garage, she's at my punky, we had a menage, no she not Nikki, cause I'm too picky, that's why my portfolio as long as a blog, all about punky and why that shit rocks, punky take over the block, watch, punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by punky, I'm just too lit, somebody say something, punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it.
Miguel's office is like an I Spy book right now. Kind of. I got crazy shit around my desk right now, man. Got a Bible right there. I don't know. I don't know what this is doing here, but like I got this for an empty bag for some fucking reason. It's crazy if I ever showed you guys all the stuff I have in here. Got a lot of I got poker chips. Of course, you know. When are you gonna start a coin? I don't know. It's maybe one day. You want to see something I have? I still have something. Woo! Check this out, man. Got a silver coin. The pulse chain side. Look at this shit. Look, isn't that funny? Look, all silver coin, right? The pulse chain side's all fucked up. You know, look, it's all. This part is all like because this is silver. If you don't, you know, you keep it. You have to keep it sealed and stuff, or it gets tarnished. And then look at this side right here. The E-hex side is completely beautiful, perfect, immaculate. That's funny. But yes, let me see the questions we have in here. Yeah, Punky will hit, but it's got to hit. You know, you won't find no Talmud on. No, you will not. You will not. Actually, I ain't gonna lie though. I thought about doing a merch drop. I literally thought. So I talked to Charlie about this. Because we were at the casino at we were at the Hard Rock because it was last night before we head out. So we were at the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas in Florida, and and basically that we were there, we're playing at the high limit blackjack table and stuff, and then walk in like 40 Jewish dudes just walking around. It was like a mob, and then I was like, you know what I should sell? I should sell some fucking, you know, those little tiny hats they wear. We should sell a bunch of those tiny hats, like go on streams with tiny hats. That'd be really funny. Miguel, you're slacking. No baby bikini lying on the floor. What is a baby bikini? What do you mean? I don't know. Let's see what questions I got here. Y'all answer super chats right now, but yeah, super chat away. If you guys have got a question, I will answer very, very fun. But Money Gang, where is Fartcoin at? Ivan's been beefing with me, and I recommended. Well, Ivan's beefing with everybody. Ivan beefs with the English language. Fartcoin. Maybe. Yeah. So it's down about 80% basically from its top. It's about a $500 million market cap. You said what he was shilling it about a month ago. Yeah, 2x a dollar basically. So it's gone. So yeah, they lost about 50% of their capital. They bought here, some shit here. They're probably down 66%. So it's getting close. I mean, look, it basically hit right here. If you look at the little magic lines, little here. I guess if you really like the way chart faggots do it, they're like, oh, it's the bottom of the candle, that's possibly the bottom, or really the resistance, this right here, because there's a lot of convergence across the metaverse. So 35 cents is where I get in, but I'm looking at this as like, sometimes it just won't go that low. So like, this is a decent DCA on Fartcoin. It will get hyped up just because it's so fucking ridiculous because people always talk about this shit. Yeah. Put a fucking Nazi put a swastika on it. Yeah. Let's see. I'm down at 3,700 with Gala. Damn, you put a lot in there, brother. 70K shares. I do have $1,100 on it. What should I sell it for? Well, I mean, look, if you've been holding it for this long, like the thing is, I think so. A lot of people haven't listened to what I've been saying about Gala. I said make a 1, 2, 3 DCAs at most. Like buy an amount you're okay with, and just leave it alone. Don't buy any more. Leave it alone. That's what I did. So I bought my Gala bag a long time ago. Didn't go crazy, I just said like, let me buy some decent amount. Where like, if it goes back to 60, 80 cents, I'll buy a fucking GTR 3 or some shit, or a 911. I'll buy a fucking geeked out 911 or whatever. Even though I've talked a lot of shit about it. I mean, I don't know. That'd be a fun car to buy. I mean, that'd be something I'd buy with my Gala money. I've got enough for like, if it goes to 50 cents, I'll be able to buy a fucking like, I'll buy some retarded shit. That's what I did with Spooky Swap. Spooky Swap bought. I was actually going to call my car like Boo something. I forgot what I had some name for like a Hellcat and shit. Like that was paid for by like Spooky Swap money. Yeah. Operation Bugatti not doing very well right now, but the gaming tones have been but like just like there's like Root. I made a purchase on Root, done. So it's like, imagine I bought $500 a Root, 500. I mean, I didn't buy that much or that little, but that's kind of what I thought for a lot of people. Like, hey, let's throw some shekels in there, nothing crazy, a couple $100. See what happens later on and just leave it alone, But if you're gonna sell it all, I mean, I'd keep a little bit, but like keep something just in case, so you can recover some of that capital or whatever. If it goes up to 50 cents, 40 cents or some recovery at some point. But I wouldn't completely dilute myself out of it. But like if you spend like $800, like, I mean, there's so much to buy. I mean, like, it just depends on like how much how low on the risk capital do you want to go to? Do you want to like buy? You can buy a couple Solana right there. That's pretty decent. You can literally buy with like 4 Solana with $800, or you can buy a bunch of Sui right now. With Crow's really cheap. Crow's a decent play. There's a lot, of things to do. I think Shadow's still intact. It's just Sonic has to recover. They completely dominate Sonic. So like, I haven't sold off my positions. If you want to just sell your yield off into stable coins or into Sonic, that's totally okay. That's a nice way to do it. Yeah. The crypto's used for mainstream. And just everyone's so pussy to do it. I mean, they did do polys, but like that's what people want to gamble with crypto. That's what you have to do. Miguel, are you aggressively farming on Sonic? Yeah, still am. Not aggressive because I wait for things to kind of like get boring. That's why I like to farm. That's when I have the most advantage for myself. But like another one, I really like the Ethereum Sonic pair. That's really good. I've made a lot of money on that one. It's kind of kept me. I mean, honestly, I'm in no losses on Shadow. I'm in a lot of profit on Shadow. But yeah, if crypto's used for mainstream gaming, yeah, definitely. But let's take a look at other stuff, basically. Let's see where nobody's at right now. That's a coin that I'm aggressively watching right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're close right here. Gonna have to make my DCA into nobody. I'm probably gonna. So I've got like. So I invested about 50% of since I sold the top. As I do, on YouTube, by the way, we sold as a group. We sold the top on nobody. Yes or yes? Yes, we did. If you watch the channel, some guys don't. Some people don't watch my channel. Every time I post, that's sad. Some people enjoy poverty, but sold nobody at the top, as I do, and I used 50% of the money back and bought around here in the 60s, like lower 60, like right here, 60, 61. That's where I bought, like right here. That was pretty nice. And then I still have 50% of the money from what I sold here. I'm gonna end up probably buying here. I might just do like. So I've got 20. If I've got 50% left, I'll use like 35%. I'll leave myself a little more chunk just in case it drops like right here, and then I'm fully allocated back in. And I've already added a lot. I've already added a lot to myself. I'm cultivating nobody tokens right now, which is really good. Yeah, testicular fortitude, man. You gotta have it. You gotta have it, you guys. Beautiful. Yeah, Moongang got a nice. I mean, yeah. Is nobody still going to 300? I really believe so. Yeah. You need a LARPing video of Miguel Goto with this clip. LARPing video? I don't know. I'm already devising. I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna be a vampire on Halloween, but I'm like this actually. But I'm gonna go full vampire. But then I'm going to a goth rave and shit with some honeys. I'm literally like all the girls that I know and shit. They're all gonna go goth with titties out and shit. And I'm going full vampire with like fangs and everything. And I'm gonna have one hell of a blade night. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you worried about her location, player? You know she with me. Quit bothering us. It's purple.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift's disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
Fucking titties, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. No, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh, let me suck them titties right now. From the night turn to dawn, girl. Suck one, maybe two. And damn boy gone. Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me. Somebody take your titties out. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. No, somebody take your titties out, no. Oh, yeah, somebody take.
I know what it's like, baby. Yeah, I know what it's like, baby.
See some titties in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you, baby. Let's get them fucking titties up in the fucking club, girl. Come on.
Woohoo! That's the best one, bro. God damn, he kills on that.
I know what it's like, baby. Yeah, I know what it's like, baby. See some titties in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you, baby. Let's get them fucking titties up in the fucking club, girl. Come on.
Bro, I'm gonna go to this guy's concert. He does concerts, by the way. That shit will be hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can contact. I'm gonna see if we can get I'm gonna see if there's a way I can hire this guy out to do like a concert for the Moon Gang when we do the next Crypto Mindset meetup. That shit would be so, because like we unintentionally, the last crypto, no, not this one, on the 2024 Crypto Mindset meetup, we went to a party and shit, right? And then SZA was playing, you know, the chick that does Got a Whole Lot of Money, completely unintentional. We just have, you know, it's one of my, you know, it used to be one of my top meme songs before I started getting in trouble for it. Like, it's a whole lot of. Gotta be careful because I get demonetized like a motherfucker. But like, you guys remember the song, and then so we're just there hanging out. I think Boogie's there. You know, we got the Twinkster. We got a lot of OGs and shit there. I remember Crypto Sloths there. I mean, we got a lot of the alumni. We're all fucking BIA. Thank you. We're all hanging out there and shit. And then she just starts playing It's a Whole Lot of Money in this motherfucker. I literally saw everybody do a 180 towards the stage. Like, what? That was so fucking unintentionally. I didn't know. It was fucking, that's God, bro. That's some God shit. That's so funny. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, she's cool. I saw her performing live and stuff. She was wearing, I don't know, she was wearing some very strange outfit that night. But it is what it is. You know, one concert, one artist you guys should go see that he's got unbelievable amount of bangers. You just Big Sean. You'd be surprised how much like bangers he like, you forget how much of his discography he has. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. That's right. The bodega for most other women is Target. or what do you mean punk strategy, Michael? And don't worry for the guys who super chatted. I'm gonna get your super chats here in a minute and stuff. Don't worry. I'm gonna get a haircut pretty soon and shit, man. My barber in Miami was out, so I was like, geez, dude, I was struggling, man. I don't like being like this, man. Bro, it's the runway. I mean, fucking bitches are going out there to go find dudes, bro. Let's be honest, bro. I mean, you're fucking up if you're going to Walmart, dog. Let's be honest. These bitches are out here fucking looking for cock. They're at Walmart. They're at Whole Foods. I mean, no, they're not at Walmart. I'm sorry. They're at Target. They're at Whole Foods. And you probably don't want the bitches that are hanging out at that. I forgot that other store. It's like Ewan or whatever. That's probably those bitches are bougie, weird. Pussy's not worth it. I'm stacking chips, dogs. I'm just stacking chips, man. I'm about to implement. I'm about to get a nobody bag. I'm about to buy some Pro. What else am I going to buy? Some Sonic if it drops to the right level already. I actually showed Fresh and shit. I showed all of them. I just bought a bunch of Sonic. I said I was going to. I literally did. But Trader Joe's got the 304. Yeah, Trader Joe's, I don't know. Like, honestly, those chicks are weird a little bit. I don't know. But, like, I guess everybody has their thing. But, like, Aldi. You know Aldi? No, wait. Okay, I want you to know Aldi. Oh, wait. Erwan Rose Hose Rich. Yeah, but sometimes, I've been in that store, bro. These bitches don't have asses, bro. I don't see what people, I mean, sure, a pretty face, of course, maybe some of them. But, like I don't know. All that, you know, it's, you know, I don't know, man. I you know, whatever. But Trader Joe's and Aldi's is owned by Trader Joe's and Aldi's is the same thing. If you guys didn't know that. Sprouts in Vegas got bad bitches. Oh yeah, Sprouts is cool. Yeah, you can buy good water there. Aldi got all the Hood 304s. Very true, yeah. Those Buc-ee's, girl. I've actually, believe it or not, I've never been inside of Buc-ee's before. I need to go to Buc-ee's, peruse a little bit. But yeah, let's share the screen one more time and let's see what we're doing here. But yeah, I'm definitely accumulating some nobody right now. I'll make the DCA after the stream. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I was going to show you guys. I mean, look, I mean, if you guys want to see where the top was, like literally, like this is when we started crashing. This, I retweeted this out right here, right? I flew 15 hours across the world. This was literally the local top. This is why we literally started going down. Every time some crypto dude from a project, a founder, goes on stages, dances, bro, we get cooked. Every time, dog. Without fail. It's like this is probably the number one, like, you know, it's close. Jesus Christ, bro. He literally looks like the fucking bad guy from fucking Heavyweights. He looks like Ben Stiller with the fake mustache. That's insane, dog. Let me turn off that horrible music. Jesus Christ. At least he's got women up here dancing. At least, like, this is an improvement. Usually they got all the dorks of the foundation and all them are uncoordinated. At least the chicks can dance a little bit. But, bro, he does this move right here. This right here. That was it right there. That was the money leaving the ecosystem. That was it right there. That single-handedly, that was right there. That was the top. That was the local top right there. That. Oh my God. That cooked us, dog. That's why we're down right now. That's what started. Like CZ saw this and was like, "Oh, I'm giving these fuckers too much money."
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
Yeah, that was literally, I mean, even the bitches are laughing like, oh my fuck. Bro, all 4 bitches laughing. They're being paid to be there laughing. Look at this. That was it right there. And it had to be Pyth. It has to be Pith or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, look at this shit. This is it. I saw Wormhole when I saw this. I was like, that's it right there, bro. That was it. And it was so funny that happened. Like, God damn, dog. Look at this shit. Is there a way I can slow-mo that shit? That shit was so ridiculous. Let me see slow-mo. Playback speed. Let's go half. Let's do a half on that shit. That's insane. Let's go even slower. Let's go to half. That's fucking insane. Look at this shit. I was like, I'm the coolest. Dog. CZ got played that in slow-mo. He called the fucking trading desk. Destroy it. Stomp out the fucking longs. I gotta slow that more. That was incredible. Dog. Sheesh, dude. Sheesh, dog. No, bro. He did it again? Oh, fuck no. I'm literally, it's like you're literally watching a fucking massacre. This is the rape of Nanking, bro. This is the Japanese destroying Korea. This is what I'm literally witnessing. Japan destroy Korea right now. This is the rape of Nanking. This is insanity, dude, which I know is in China, but like still, dog. Yeah, they are pretty mid. And guys like, oh, you couldn't pull chicks like this and shit, bro. There's chicks like this. There's better chicks on the street everywhere. There's a fucking these are not even Miami 5s. These are not Miami 5s. A normal chick in Miami, like especially if you're down there in South Beach and shit, is like this would be like I guess a Miami 5 would be like a fucking Korean 8 or some shit. That's insane, dude. I'm not hating though. I mean, hey, having fun and shit like that. But like, he looked like a zesty Myron. Nah, Myron's darker. He's taller and shit like that. He looks like Ben Stiller from Heavyweights. Oh my god. That duck walk shit is insane though. I mean, he's having fun though. At least he's like, okay, if there's one uncoordinated, at least all the ones are dancing okay. And he's like the main stage where it gets cringy is I gotta make a whole thing about like saving these, but like it's insane. Let me save it, yeah. But it's insane. This is fucking crazy. But oh yeah, of course. Hey. What is this? I mean, damn, dog. No wonder the markets are crashing. I mean, yeah, look. Oh, it's meme worthy. It is. It's absolutely. I mean, that's what happened. I mean, fucking crazy. Let me see if I want to show you one more thing. So there is this whole thing here. Let me see. Where is it? So then watch this shit. So then this happened, right? Just to show you what's happened on Twitter. This is so stupid. So this is CZ. He's practicing some shit. I don't know. I mean, he's doing some kind of, I guess, like yoga, Tai Chi shit. And then because he's the head of Aster, basically, and then now the Hyperliquid guy starts doing the same thing, just showing his nasty ass feet on screen. It's fucking disgusting. I almost threw up looking at that shit. It's impressive what they're doing. I mean, it takes core strength. You got to do it. It's not easy. He's having fun and stuff like that. And then, people are like, oh, someone must have posted it by now. I wonder if I can find it. I know Hyperliquid did the same shit too. The guy who's running Hyperliquid then goes and does the same, more impressive version of what CZ is doing. It's all these crypto dudes do everything but lift heavy weights. Yeah, even Richard, as an example, like I know he lifts a little bit, but like then he's like, I'm doing the world's most effective gym workout. Like all he has to do, like if you want the most efficient workout, you basically you have to do what Mike Menser did, but probably closer to what Dorian Yates did, legitimately. It's all about intensity, and you're going all hard out. You're going all out for one set for like moderate reps, 6 to 8 reps and stuff like that, for getting your strength up and stuff. And it's very difficult on the body and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I mean, I was looking at Richard crazy and shit. Because where's he? Have we gotten any updates on him working out anymore? I think the last guy working out right now is fucking Corey Costa doing deadlifts and shit. Oh, man. That's funny. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Calisthenics are great. No, calisthenics are absolutely great. But, unless you're going for a very, very, very skinny build, like calisthenics, you have to use weights with calisthenics. Well, weights with calisthenics is incredible. Absolutely. Corey Meatball, good for him. Yeah, but he's gonna fuck his back up. He's gonna. I know from experience, he's gonna fuck his back up. I can tell. I can already tell from the form he's doing already. I can tell you already. Yeah, I just do hip thrusts because like I have a bed that doesn't. I mean, I'll tell you this, man. This is a pro tip, you guys. When you start getting some money or you start like upgrading shit, one of the first things people do, which is a smart idea, you get yourself a brand new mattress. Like have a good mattress, you can go to sleep. But the thing is like you guys all know this growing up and stuff. Mattress, we all grew up with like box spring mattresses and shit, or springs or basically mattresses with springs, right? Those are the best mattresses to fuck bitches on, straight up. Absolutely, without it, because you literally have a bounce to it. Like it takes like a while to get used to fucking a bitch on a Tempur-Pedic. It does, because you got like there's no rebound and shit. It's just your stroke game has to be impeccable and stuff like that. You know, you're on easy, you're on a handicap easy mode when you're fucking a bitch on a spring mattress. That's also another reason I thought too, like chicks getting like, oh, the hood dude who fucked me like crazy and shit. Well, yeah, he's fucking you on a spring mattress. That's the truth. Now, when I go back to, when I go back to a spring mattress, in terms of like you're just smashing some chick on the down low and shit, you're just like, wow, you're fucking wrecking that shit because you built all these fucking stabilization muscles and shit, and you've gotten the stroke game down pack. But also the Tempur-Pedic, you sink the bed too. That's true. It's all true. Like you guys, anyone who has Tempur-Pedic, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm talking about, man. What about a waterbed? It's been a long time. I don't think I've ever smashed anyone on a waterbed. Those shits are hella cold. But the memory foam, Tempur-Pedic, bro, like do it on a purple. Like I have done it on a purple. You guys know, like, search your heart, search your feelings. You know that feeling, bro. It's so true. I know my chat's not virgins. Get a nice mattress with a free. I mean, I literally might like have just my actual like mattress I actually sleep in, like some really nice Tempur-Pedic foam bed and shit. And then you got a big old king size mattress or California king for the fucking hose. It's got to be like, for real. If you want to destroy a bitch, man, you like, yeah, spring mattress. Bad on waterbed, very. Yeah, you know what's also something that's overrated, man. Also, I'll be for real with you, man. Even though it's fun to do it a couple times and shit, man. Like having sex in a hot tub ain't it, dog. I mean, sure. I mean, if you're horny and it's happening, fuck yeah, do it. You got to do what you got to do. But bro, like, it's kind of not great. Really, it's not that great. I mean, sure, if you're having fun, you're doing all your stuff, that's awesome. But you think about it in terms of like you're trying to put in work and shit like that. The fucking hot tub's kind of dog shit, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you get dehydrated as a motherfucker. I mean, you get dehydrated anyway when you're fucking, but yeah. Have you guys ever smashed on a fucking leather couch and woken up the next day glued to the couch? I have. That's painful. Oh my God. I literally was smashing on a leather couch. I think butt ass naked, basically. Woke up. You know, I have a blanket on top of me, right? And the girl gets up and shit. And then I'm like, uh-oh. Literally, like, my whole back and everything was like my hand from here all the way to my entire back, my leg, and my arm. And I was like, oh no. Yeah, I'm getting too old for the shower sex too. Oh, game is game. Did you say game is game? I'm 6'1". The shower shit fucking sucks. You guys got to the best way to have shower sex is you got to basically have you just got to have a really big shower, like walk-in shower, not a fucking tub, but like walk-in shower, and it's got to be the rain ones because you can set it up. I mean, you don't even have to be. It's not a lot of money. You just got to pay either get a plumber to help you out, or if you know how to do it, you set this up, take all that flow shit off to take the flow off the water. That's gay. And have what's called the basically the rain ones, the giant ones like this and shit like this. So it literally feels like water's falling. That's how you actually do it. That's the best way. Positions everything in the small shower. Yeah, I mean, you got to get it done, bro. You need a big mirror, DCC. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we all did. I mean, fuck. I probably have showered most of my life in a tub shower. I mean, like, let's be honest. But like, yeah. Is it a good idea to buy Sol, or should we? I think Sol under 200 is a great buy right now. I would, if you're going to use some capital, I think like 60% of capital would be okay in terms of what you think you're going to DCA, and then wait for the next couple of days, see if we can get a little lower. You might be able to get $15 or $10 cheaper, or if we start recovering, then you just allocate the rest. Yeah. The shit always try to make, like, the movies always make that shit look good in the movies, but the stuff in real life kind of sucks. So yeah, but if like you guys, if you know, game is game. If you all like, it all comes down. If the girl's really into it and so are you, if you guys are just fucking like, if you're crazy about somebody at that moment in time, you get it done. But you're right, it's logistics. It's not the greatest, but like, game is game. It's like you fucking if both people are hella horny, it gets done, and you're like having a great time, basically. Yeah, Jose's like, basically, DC's explaining how to DCA in case you just joined the chat. Oh yeah, movie actors are really short as well. Yeah, they're really short. Anything else I was going to show here? Anything else here? Let me look at anything I can show you guys here. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you a little something too. So I showed this meme earlier for you guys. Thought this was really funny. So this is where I found it. So I thought this was like because we have over like 230 people live watching on YouTube. Man, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell because YouTube likes to hide my shit. Makes me sad. But this is what's happening in the market right now. You know, this is how you have to look at the market right now.
Oski, the market is so red. I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire. Today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip. This is a black hole.
Imbeciles. They have no idea. This is not a black hole. This is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski. He's still in denial. Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off? Oh shit. No, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset.
Did you hear that shit? That was the sauce right there, bros.
5% off. Let me go back a little bit. Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off? Woo! Oh shit. No, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality. Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you...
Did you hear that again? God sends...
Yes. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no financially literate soldier sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind. You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist. Nah, man, how does he do this guy know something? Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump? So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return? He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
Are you going to sow those seeds again because you know the harvest is coming, or are you going to just give up? Damn, that's funny, bro. Oh my god, that's so funny. I got some more bangers for you guys. So if you guys who don't know, like Alex Jones has kind of come back to YouTube and stuff, but I think they rebanned his channel again, which is fucking crazy. My boy Alex Jones is fully rocking the Hitler stash, you guys. You guys are fucking up if you ain't watching my channel right now. Who else but me is talking about this shit in crypto? They're too pussy. They're too scared. I'm not.
The Hitler mustache, and it was very interesting. I could tell you it had a wild effect on women. I thought they were about to start throwing their panties at me. And they didn't know why. They were looking at me, and because most modern women, even young ones, don't really even know even what Hitler is, but they in the back of their head they know what it is. So they got a guy with kind of Lex Luthor meets Adolf Hitler looks with blue eyes, and they just didn't know what to do. They're like melting. The Hitler mustache, and it was very interesting. I could tell you.
It's so funny. I get on a plane and I land, and then I see this shit, and I'm like, wow, what did I walk into? Oh my god, dude, impeccable. But I was gonna show you guys something else and stuff like that. Where did I see it? I was going to show you it. Wait, let me Okay, you guys ain't ready for this one, bros. Some people say I don't put enough females on stream and shit, man. I'm about to put you guys on right now.
August 25th. So when I'm researching a company and I want to get into a trade, and then I see something like this, I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and Google what happened on this date, which this date was July 25th. So I want to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what happened on July 25th. Let's ask it. Amazon stock slipped approximately 28% decline due to a company-specific news, but part of a pullback in tech stocks. So nothing happened with Amazon. The whole just tech NASDAQ had a pullback. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. The Fed comments, news. It was news that made that pullback. So we had Feds talk. So whenever the Feds talk, it gets fucking crazy. So you don't know you need to when the Feds are talking. So you want to make sure you look at the news so you can know. They always give you an announcement like they're having so and so speaking at this time, this date, whatever. Don't be in a trade during that time, because if you're on a trade for a call, you know, because look at this big green candle and you're like, oh, it's a big strong candle, we're going to continue to go up. Mm-hmm. Then surprise, Feds talk, and then it drops. What if you're the Chinese CBC, CNBC news. Yeah. Is this a channel on the TV?
This is like watching a bunch of monkeys like learn how to use a typewriter. It's like, this is literally like National Geographic level, honestly.
Yeah. I'm so old school. Oh my god. Watch it. So it's an Amazon chart. Y'all see this liquidity and this supply zone? So I would draw my supply up here.
You know, one of the sad parts is this is advanced women. This would be like this is sort of like you taught your girl, this is like you taught your girlfriend some shit, and now you're getting her to hustle the other chicks into doing stuff, and then you're just gonna get yourself into problems because he's like, why are you fucking short Amazon? Like, who the fuck shorts? Fucking X liquidity.
So you're gonna go all the way back until you get the most recent highest high.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I will give them an A for an effort. They're fucking trying. Like, look at this. Only girls do notes like this shit. That's insanity to me. God damn. Oh, and the alcohol is great.
The low. For me, it will be right here. And this one right here.
You always do like a 4 hour, right?
Yes. The 4 hour tells you so much. It's more clear than like any other chart when it comes to looking at these key areas.
Okay.
Wow. Bro, I want to see the series when they get to leverage, bro. That's when this shit is going to be gold. But I mean, hey, they're trying, bro. Like, they're trying. So I mean, I'm not gonna shit on them too much and shit. But like, damn, like the jokes write themselves a little bit. But you can use ChatGPT to look stuff up because I mean, look, it's not all. It's almost because they sound dumb. Not what they're saying is completely stupid. Like, you know, like. But yeah, it's pretty insane. So another thing in crypto news. Don't worry, my super chats. Oh no. But this is CZ talking a little bit about his jail experience. He basically joined a gang.
And also, before I went to prison, the Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, they all published, I'm going to be the richest person to ever go to a U.S. prison. And this doesn't help, right? So, like, I don't want to, like, break privilege, but multiple people said, look, this may increase your chances of being extorted in prison. Right. So luckily, the people in prison, not that many people read Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal. So, yeah.
What were there any situations where you felt, unsafe or people tried to extort you or anything like that?
So I was very worried, but throughout the whole experience, I think it also has to do with how you conduct yourself. I got along with people around me pretty quickly. I got into a group, and
he got into a gang. Mass
pretty quickly.
I got into a group. You got into a gang of Asians, basically. If it's a big group, if it's a small group, you just get into a clique.
Pretty quickly. I got into a group, and I was a part of a group very quickly. So I don't think I showed any weakness. So I don't think anybody. I didn't see anybody try to extort me. So actually, that group also I felt that group also probably helped me to avoid quite a lot of trouble, because once you have a group of guys who are supporting you, you generally other people pick on you less.
That means he did get picked on a little bit, though. That's crazy, man. But I don't know. Crime. I mean, CZ is just getting cooler by the second, man. I mean, literally crime season, Lord. Absolutely, And some other news here, and some more. This is just little cool crypto news stuff I've been picking up here. You got Scaramucci with one of the best last names ever, Scaramucci. My God, on talking about Avalanche. Avalanche is down right now.
Joining us with more on this and also some other news. Anthony Scaramucci, founder and managing partner of Skybridge Capital. As of today, he's also the new lead advisor of AVAX One. That's a company aiming to maximize ownership of AVAX, which is a native token of Avalanche. Just to confuse you a little more, the blockchain used by BlackRock and Visa. AVAX will be a NASDAQ listed, since it is the new name. Again, lots of different pieces to this for AgriForce Growing Systems. Is that?
I mean, you've read that well. But
is that complicated for people to understand?
Well, it's complicated. To make it simpler, there's a couple of very good.
So first things first, like very good hairline for a man in his age. That's an incredible hairline. Actually, I mean, pretty good thickness of hair for a man of his age, because he's in his 50s and stuff like that. But then I digress.
It's complicated. To make it simpler, there's a couple of very good layer one technologies like Solana, Ethereum, and Avalanche that we believe are going to be the future of tokenization. And so we made a big bet on this alongside of HiveMind and the Avalanche Foundation. And we're going to have a digital asset treasury for Avalanche. It's a smaller token in terms of market cap relative to the bigger ones. But lots of big corporate CTOs, Andrew, are picking up Avalanche as part of their story to tokenize their funds, or potentially even tokenize their stocks.
We were talking about BlackRock and Visa as examples of that.
JP Morgan.
And are they using that instead of Solana or Ethereum?
No, I think we believe in a multi-chain world, but I think what's interesting about Avalanche, they have something called subnets, so that you can do some customization on the chain through the contract layering on the token. So it'll.
Isn't it funny they got some Italian dude to invest into cartel and mafia money in AVAX? I've said this for a long time. And they get one of the most mobbed up motherfuckers, Scaramucci.
Allows for people to sort of have their own digital fingerprint.
Crime season.
I often say that Avalanche is like a Swiss Army knife of layer one, so it's got a lot of flexibility. So listen, we like the other tokens as well. Right. I'm good friends with Dan and obviously great friends with Kyle.
I'm also great friends with Kyle. You see? See what else I got in sauce right now for you guys. Let's see. So I also know, look, this is actually a really great video I have right here too as well. So like, this is Gainsey right here. Now that was a terrible pause right there. He looks like his eyes a little droopy right there, but my boy in Thailand, but he had some really great thoughts on this stuff, especially about being like, not being where you want to be at a certain age. Like you start, like as a guy, you have multiple times where like you start feeling the pressure of like performance, right? When you're 17, 18, you're just trying to graduate high school. When you graduate high school, until you're really 21, you do feel pressure, but like you're kind of still in this thing. Like 21's like, I'm a party and drink and stuff. And the pressure's not that crazy because all the people around you are still going to college or haven't figured nothing out, aren't making any real money. So no one's really making any money or doing anything or haven't accomplished anything until they're 21, 22. And from there, at that point in time, you know, then people start graduating. That's when people start feeling the pressure. So a lot of guys, if they're smart, they feed into that pressure and try to build themselves. They're not going to college or go to school and finish the degree, which is kind of stupid for most of the people. But it has to be a good degree if you're going to get into debt and stuff like that. If you got money, if your parents got money or you got money, I think it might be worth it to go to like Arizona State and shit for the pool parties. I mean, if you're just going to go party and shit and have fun and you got the money, man, fuck it, you know. But yeah, but 23 is confusing. There's a lot of pressure. But so there's that side. There's the social side, and then there's the pussy expectations go up. Where like your 21-year-old lives with your parents. That's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. And like, yeah, you may have just gone to college or you're like still going to school, finishing up. You might still live with your parents. People live in dorms. People got roommates. There's not that much pressure. Most pressure you got as a 21 to 23-year-old. Do you have a car? You know, do you have a car? And yeah, 23 was a weird space. I'm about to be 24. Yeah, no, I you know, it's a stage where you have to choose, you know. What stage is a man usually at 27? And when is he a man? When you actually feel like a man, like you're actually, like I've said this before, like you're not really, I don't really feel like you're an adult until you're about 26, 27. You know, the frontal cortex in men fully developed by 26 in guys, 24 in women. So that's usually when like you get much mature, you can do these things and stuff like that. But yeah, let me read the questions here. What stage is a man usually at 27? Well, it's just basically they start having impending. It all depends on IQ and kind of self-realization. So just like girls feel like the pressure of like I got to get out of my party mode because it's like, you know, the smart girls by like 26 are like, I need to lock down a husband. That's early, right? The girl at 30 is like, I'm gonna stop partying now, and I need to start like settling down, or like they're still fucking around, but they're like, yeah, I'm trying to find a long-term boyfriend to have kids. They're late to the party, right? Guys have the same version, except it's more on performance and like, what have I done? Do I have a business? Do I have a really good paying job? Am I on my grind? Am I like, and a lot of it's money wise. For some people, maybe like they already got the job now, and it's more like they're focused now, and it's just about like ascending the hierarchy of that job, getting promoted, working more hours, and then you don't have that pressure, but then you still have financial pressure to do things and stuff like that, you know. 38's prime for a man. Yeah, I would say like Spooky Bear's right. 38, I actually think it's like you're young enough. You're still in your 30s. You're young enough, but you got experience. You got some money. If as long as you're not fucking up, you know, you got your body. Your body's still really strong, put together and stuff. And hopefully you're working out. You're in great shape. If you're in great shape at 38, get money. You're slamming. You have the most access to the most girls. You're banging. You can still bang 20-year-olds. You can still bang like early 30s. You can bang. Basically, you should be able to bang anything. Basically, you know. Yeah, Greg from Kino Body says 38. Yeah, and he's been saying that for a long time as well, you know. From there, like, but you can still be like, you're still like I don't want to use the word alpha and shit, but like prime, because it just gets fucking exploited and used and shit, but like, because it's kind of sounds kind of gay sometimes, but like, you know, you can be 44 and still like look incredible and do all that stuff, but you're also 44 now as well, you know, but you're still banging probably like late 20s chicks and 30s chicks and shit, with early 30s chicks, and that's still pretty incredible. That's awesome, right? But most guys by 44, they're fucking, the wheels are falling off the bus. They're fucking fat as fuck. They don't have money. So it's this whole thing where like everybody, like we all have like prime, like people have multiple primes. Like if you're talking about just straight off of looks and prime, like of course the younger version of you is probably better, right? But you weren't jacked and you were tanned. And there's some people also like hit puberty later and stuff. Guys don't got full beards and shit when they're 19 or 23. You know, they get them later. Some guys got them earlier. You know, so everyone's a little different. But is there an empathy stage for guys? A little, yeah. It sort of happens at the same time. Basically, you feel this pressure, or like I got to grow up and do something. So it depends. I really think it depends on IQ and kind of wisdom in guys. Where like I was feeling the pressure at 25. I literally like broke down. I was so mad at myself. I wasn't a millionaire by 26. I was so mad. I'd set that date. I used it as a scapegoat. It made me so mad. And 2 years later is when I started really making money. Finally, like I finally hit that $1 million goal. You know, but I fucking was like, I was so mad at myself. Like, what am I doing? It was a big slap to my face. But if I had never set that goal for myself, if I said I'll be a millionaire by 30, I may have not hit it until like 34, 33 or something because I wasted a bunch of time, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Tate didn't become a millionaire until his late 20s. Yeah, of course. You know, that's pretty normal. Like, that's very normal. It's extreme. Like, we have a huge, like, most people are not rich in their late teens or early 20s. It doesn't happen. It happened, of course. If you get famous like Kai or any of these guys, if you get famous, of course, that's different. But that's so few people, you know. Yeah, 30s is a man's money making year. 30, it's really 30 to 50, really. But like, you really start making a lot of money in your 40s. But what's my advice to a 27-year-old? I mean, what's the back? I need some background. But like, generally, a 27-year-old, you've already figured out if you finish college or not. If you're working on your master's degree, you got to finish your master's degree, and then you use that to the best ability to get a job, or use it as a way for YouTube to basically says, well, hey, you guys, I'm a licensed this and this. I have a master's degree. That already shows like commitment to the point of like, hey, I'm not just a dumb off the street. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree, and this is my YouTube channel. I think a lot of you guys should have channels. Now, your channel is more effective if you want to show your face. If you don't want to show your face, you got to be in the real world. But, you know, the degrees aren't completely useless. Like, I actually think the degrees, like, would be more useful. Like, if you're starting a YouTube channel, people's like, hey, you guys, like, yeah, I'm starting my YouTube channel. Like, let's just say if I was, like, a psychologist as an example. Like, yeah, I have a master's in psychology, or maybe you actually worked on, I've got a PhD in psychology or some shit like that. So I got a YouTube channel and you're reacting to shit, you know, this and this, that puts you a step above a lot of these kind of like armchair motherfuckers, basically. If you're already doing that, basically. But yeah. There's hella crypto millionaires. It's not as many as you think, dude. There is some, sure. Either they started the coin or they just got like unbelievable. But most millionaire, like, I actually think I have a statistic of it and stuff. It doesn't show the age, but most crypto millionaires are in their 30s and 40s. Legitimately, it's just a money. It's a power law issue. You have more money, you have more chance that the coin you got in does enough multiples to hit that million or multiple $1 million exit. So when you have less money, you have to it becomes more luckier, where like you take your, like, as an example, if you're 21, that you got one chip of money. Let's just call this like $1,000 to $10,000. It's not that much. You don't have that. You don't have that much money. Whoops. You just don't have that much money. You're 25. If you're working, you got 3 chips. You know, the multiples are there. You get in your 30s and you got your career set up, or like you're making money, or you're starting to work hard, you're making opportunities, people are willing to trust you. You got more chips to play. You're in your 40s, you got access to capital, you might be able to mortgage a property, you've got all this money. It takes less, it's easier to hit those to million because you're just playing with more money. It does happen. I've met 18, 21-year-olds, especially in the last cycle, that became millionaires. I think one kept the money. The rest blew it. Literally, all of them blew it. All of them blew it. They all blew it. And like, I think two of the 5 guys that I knew they're on their way to making it back. The one guy that kept his money is still rich and he's still making money and stuff like that. The other 2 they're rolled out. They're just depressed, drinking. Because they just turned 21, apparently. So like, they're drinking right now and just being like sad. You know, what's the best advice for a 20-year-old? Figure out if you're going to go to college or not. If you're not, get on social media and just work as much as you can. Build a brand. Get people to know who you are, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk about what interests you. There's going to be other people. Like, you think you're the only black guy that's into anime. You think you're the only white guy that's into the Asian girls. You're like, there's literally a market for everything. There's like, we have a red ginger that's in Brazil talking about, shout out to Casey. We got a red ginger out here fucking kissing fucking bitches all over Brazil and shit. And like, showing people about the whole lifestyle of like living abroad. There's literally a market for everything. I bet you if I look, there's YouTubers in Japan making videos about the Cholo life, about like Chicano lifestyle in Japan, making money. Seriously, I'm not even joking around. You're You're 20 and your goal is to make 2 Bitcoin this cycle. I think you could do it. It's very more likely you're going to end up buying it in the bottom of the bear market, but that's okay. You're 20 years old, bro. You're 20 years old investing already. You know, fucking nobody invests, bro. Fucking, you know, Mexican, you know, not Mexican, I was born here, but like first generation Latino American right here. Nobody invests in my family. No one's got stocks and shit. I'm the only person that was fucking buying, looking at the equities and shit, doing any of this crap at all. I was a fucking anomaly. An anomaly. Like, no one around me invested at all. It's like almost 0%. Unless it was fucking buying like retarded dunks. Buying fucking like retard shoes. You know? Right now, there's a whole market about, there's a Mexican like Chicano golf scene in LA and all over like the West Coast and shit. There's people making golf content, making money and shit. You just got to figure it out. If you get really, let's just say you start doing golf content as an example, just making jokes here. You could start selling black fingernail paint and all kinds of accessories, and you could start making really quickly. You become like, you could even have a small channel, it doesn't even get that big, and you have an Instagram account. You can make fucking $8,000, $7,000 a month selling fucking like black paint and fucking accessories people wear and shit like that, and all kinds of stuff, depending on how deep you're in it. You can have a really nice life and then still work your normal job, like, and then you make really great income, and you're fucking out here. You can pay for Costco, you can pay for the bills, and you're also into your shit. You can start setting up parties. There's all kinds of way to monetize shit. Like, people are lonely, right? Like, if I was let's say I'm using the golf scene because I know somebody doing this right now, where like, they don't even look good like in golf. Like, you know, some people look like, oh wow, those sexy motherfuckers. This dude's just wearing black leather and shit, doing all that crazy looking fucking wild. But because people are super into that shit, like, they're facilitating parties in LA right now, making fucking $40,000 a party. Like, Mark Cuban made some of his first money from making fucking, like, him and his buddies ended up just, I mean, they kind of illegally did. I think they were selling alcohol to minors, but they were minors too. They were fucking setting up fucking warehouse parties in New York and shit, making fucking like tens of thousands of dollars a night, selling alcohol to minors and throwing parties, underground parties. You have to. You can literally make money on anything. I think Gary V, this is early Gary V shit when he said this back in the day. Like, you could be the king of a niche, even if it's a small niche. Most niches are, the worst case, a niche you think nobody will like or care about. You could still make probably $100,000 to $300,000 a year even if you're the king of that small niche. If the niche is bigger and there's a big brand of it, you could be like a medium-sized fish, a medium small fish, still make like worst case, you're making like the income you would do wearing a regular job. At least you're doing what you're doing. And if you really like what you're doing and you're putting tons and tons of effort into it, eventually you're going to crack through and make it. You're going to go up to 10,000, 7,000. And you're a guy as well. You're focused on money. You'll start scaling. Like, this is something Tate said, is like these chicks, I think he was in campsites. The way a lot of women, this is not all women, okay, but a lot of women that are doing that kind of work. We have some really smart women here in crypto, because like the women that like take the CMC or watch the crypto content and stuff, like, we have some really smart women. They're already financially minded. They're already like, they're 20, like they're born on the 28th. They're 8 life paths. Like, these are money focused women and stuff, Capricorns and shit and everything like that. And a lot of those women are already into the money side, but like, but you got like the OnlyFans chicks, a lot of them are fucking retarded, right? And they're lazy, and they think like, wow, all I have to do is 3 hours a week of work and I don't have to work anymore. Where a guy goes like, if let's say like she makes $1,000 a video as an example, because she's doing her OnlyFans shit or whatever. She's like, wow, I only have to work 3 hours this week. Where a guy's like, dude, I can make $24,000 a day. Same mentality, different. I mean, like the same metrics, different mentality. You know, and also too, the best thing about being 27 and 20 is that you still have your 20s energy. You can burn, like I'm still burning the candle at both ends and stuff, but just being more careful now and stuff like that with sleep. But you can push it. Especially at 20, you're invincible. At 20, you're invincible. 27, you're gonna start feeling the aging a little bit. Like, try to stay skinnier and stuff like that. Don't perma bulk. That was probably I would say one of my biggest mistakes I ever did was I bulked for 2 years. Because I wanted to be a certain size. I should have just bulked 1 year and then started cutting. I was bulking and cutting, like kind of lean bulking and cutting and stuff like that. And then 1 year I just wanted to fucking, like, I really wanted to blow my strength up like crazy. So I bulked for 2 years straight, which was just an excuse to eat shit and drink. But I I got strong as fuck for sure, but like from there, it was so hard to lose the weight, you know. And two, you know, you're in a relationship too as well and stuff like that. You always want to go out. I was working like crazy, so I mean, I had money coming in, so like I could literally, I didn't go out every day, but I basically went out like 5 times a week and stuff. We'd go to dinner and shit, like drinks and stuff. And I mean, I always had money because I worked all the time. I wasn't a lazy cunt like everybody else. I literally worked. Like I would get depressed. I've only worked 6 days a week. That's how much of a workaholic I was. I was like, wow, I can't believe I don't have work today. That's insane. Like, what am I, fucking loser? I'm a piece of shit. I guess I must be a piece of shit. Like I guess I suck. Like, and the market does not care. I used to think like the market must think I'm a fucking loser because the market doesn't think that I deserve to be boggled down with work that I can't handle it. I used to think that's the way I used to talk to myself all the time from like 24 to like 32, basically. Like, it's just insane. It's insane. Like, why I should be so fucking busy right now that I can't handle it. Like, why am I not so busy right now? Like, where did I fuck up on? There must have been something late, a phone call I didn't do, or a text I didn't do, or a picture, or I must have talked to some client some way that they thought I was retarded, that I don't have this work. This is fucking crazy. Why am I off? Like, I'm off on a Sunday. This is insane. And then when I'm working all week, it's like, yeah, man, because I'm killing it. So when I would work every day and it'd be like, I'd work this, you know, sun up, sun down. And then finally I'm done. And I'm like, holy shit, finally I'm done with this shit. I'm like, yeah, my schedule's full as fuck. I'm already planning the next couple days. I'm texting people. I'm like, yeah, just keep making this. Because me, it was a video game about adding money every single day. I'm like, fuck yeah, I make $300 today. And then as the money started getting crazier, I was like, fuck, I'm making 1,000 every day. Cool, fuck, 1,000, bam, 1,000, 800, still making that money. Let's put it away. Boom, boom, boom. And then I put $500 in crypto. I put $300 to make sure bills, let me pay the workers real quick. Let me make sure let me make the gasoline. Let me put 100 away just to go to a restaurant or something, eat something real quick. Make myself broke and then like fucking send it $550, 475. Oh fuck, I mean put 300 today, gay, whatever. Keep going. That boom, 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 boom. Millionaire mindset. That's how I did it.
Anybody else who's 32 working a job that they don't like and they're not in crypto, they've already given up on life. From the moment that you're a child, we'll say 5 or 6 years old, you have a dream. You have an idea of what you want to be. When I was 5 and 6, I was a retard. I wanted to be either a policeman or a fireman. Don't ask. The 90s were a different fucking time. Like you were like star spangled, whatever. So 5 to 6, I wanted to be a fireman or a policeman. By 8 or 9, I wanted to be the quarterback. I shit you not. You know, I was watching Green Bay every fucking day. I wanted to be Brett Favre. By 15, I realized I'm an Ashkenazi Jew. I'm not going to be fucking Brett Favre. I do not have the athletic acumen to be Brett Favre. I'm not going to be a quarterback. By 15 to 18, like the high school years, this is really when your dream begins. Like the years that really mold you, it's 15 to 18. You've got a pretty good idea of how you want your life to go. You know what you like. You know what you dislike. You know what your life situation is. My life situation was I was a nerd in school. I had like 2 friends. It was freezing. It was cold in Milwaukee. I never liked waking up for school. I hated waking up by alarm. Waking up by alarm was the ultimate life nuke. Like you wake up, the room it's freezing. You don't want to get out of bed, but you have to go to school. Mind you, I had ADHD, so I never studied for tests. I was going to school to do fucking terribly in school and speak to like my only 2 friends who had other friends. So I'm like bottom of the totem pole. Every morning it was just freezing. I didn't want to fucking wake up. Like, I know I wanted to wake up. I didn't want to fucking go to school. And my only idea was like, you know, if I'm going to be miserable through high school, I better make some money for this later. Like, I'm not saying it's a healthy relationship, but even from a young fucking age, it was like, I don't control any aspect of my life. From the moment I wake up, I have no control over anything. I have to go to school by alarm, take classes I don't like, see people I don't like, be in a city I don't like, with weather I don't like. I have no control over literally fucking anything. And already in my mind, even in high school, I was already living in the future. I wasn't living for the present. I'm not saying that's healthy. That's unhealthy. You're supposed to live in the moment. Even now, even if your life sucks, live in the moment. Don't live in the future. But even in high school, I was already envisioning a future where I would either have a good job. Like I wasn't envisioning this. I didn't think I'd be retired. I figured like I'm going to get a really good job, maybe investment banking. But already I was being molded because I was going to suffer so much in high school. My idea was I will be wealthy. There's also ideas, you know, I'm going to have friends, you know, I'm going to, I don't know, large house, large backyard, pool. It wasn't even that visionary. And in high school, it was more like, I'm just going to have, you know, nice wife, bunch of kids, job I love. And then slowly, like into college, I was like, all right, I can probably get rich off poker. Spoiler alert, Black Friday happened. That went out the window. But already, like in my mind, it was, I will be very fucking wealthy by 30s. I will not have to, I will be living somewhere warm. I will never wake up in the cold again. I will be married in my 30s. That's the only part that hasn't played out, which it will soon. I promise you. I promise you, everything I've.
That's a mistake, Gainsey. Yikes. But besides everything he spit, this bro's spitting, man. He's definitely spitting right now. Because this is what happens when you get like this is the thing about like being in your 30s. He's in his late 30s or early 40s. I think he's in his late 30s. You got life experience. You've done it, especially in crypto and stuff like that. Was one of the biggest things that I changed my life. Is like I think around like 2012, 2013, I finally figured out a way where like I could buy I knew where to put money in investments and stuff, and they didn't grow that crazy until eventually I really learned more. And then that's why I'm so passionate about crypto is that like there's the barrier to entry to crypto is so low that you could start investing, putting money away. And then even like I've even said this, some people are so bad at saving money, they could lose half their money. And at the end of the year or end of 2 years, they've saved more money than they've ever saved in their whole lives. And that money could be used to change their money, could change their life because people just blow their money on horse shit that has no ROI. And even if they lost half of it, 50% loss, they still have more money liquid than they've ever had in their whole life, and they might be able to make a move somewhere or a business or something. That's,
ever wanted has played out. This will play out too. But it was quite simple. From the moment I was young, I wanted to have fuck you money. I wanted to live somewhere warm. I know, obviously, don't force a marriage. I wanted to have full control of my life. That's all it was. It was an issue of control. I controlled nothing at a young age. I wanted the ability to control everything when I'm older, and that's where I'm at. I control every aspect of my life, and I have a God complex, so I try to control. I try to make sure anybody that I like, the few people in this life that I like, I want to make sure nothing bad happens to them. Well, guess what? I control that too. I have enough to where I can make sure no matter how much downside they run into, it'll never be enough to nuke them. I have enough money to protect everyone I care about from life nukes. If you're working a job right now at 32 and you've lost the ability to, or you haven't lost it, you kind of live a double life. The inner child in you didn't see your life going this way. You didn't see yourself working the job you work at. You didn't see yourself living in the city you live in. And at some point, maybe some amount of cognitive dissonance develops from it. Maybe some amount of mental illness develops from it. But as long as you never lost that dream, that's probably why you're in crypto. Like, I don't think anyone even ever fully, bro, if you're 55 years old and you're a cab driver and your dream was to be wealthy and married or whatever by 30 something, it doesn't fucking change. You're probably a cab driver and you have charts up in your fucking cab. You probably have pump fun on your fucking phone. What you think you give up? No, life goes on. You literally never fucking give up. Even the 55-year-old cab driver who might even be single, might not have the marriage he wants, might not have the life he wants. They're not fucking giving up either. I'm not gonna say it's never too late because at some point it's more painful. Life is best for you when you're living as close as you can to the dream that you had for yourself when you were in your like childhood years or teen years. You never get to deviate from that dream. You never get to let life beat you down.
Yeah, you can't, and this is the same thing. Like, sorry, this is why I put that goal on myself at 26. If I could do it all over again, I would have had a goal. I would have just it's just so hard at the time. Now it's so easy to say college is gay and stupid and stuff if you're not in. I mean, I think I was like him. I had ADD, ADHD or whatever. I usually either flunk tests or straight aced it all the time. Because I try to study that shit, but it's just like I was smart enough to know whatever they're teaching me was a bunch of horse shit. It's all a bunch of horse shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would, I'd be able to do. I mean, anything that I was interested in, I'd fucking pass it. A's, A+s, never you're in English class and like, motherfucker, enough. Math, I was always good in math, but like, or in history, I loved history and stuff. That was always the coolest shit. I loved history. PE's easy and shit. But like, I thought the languages were kind of dumb and shit too. But like, I could just do Spanish and coast it. But yeah, it's just you don't give up. Make these goals. If you're 20, try to set a goal for yourself at 24. Give yourself a little bit of room, but don't give yourself that much room. Have make goals of like what I want to accomplish by the end of year, and then set up a thing. If I don't do it, like you fuck yourself up. Or you have to do something fucking embarrassing or something like that, and then reset the goal again for the end of the next year, and you better fucking do it, you pussy. And you'll get more done like that. Have a greater 4-year goal, like the guy who's in there for 20. It's very easy. So for someone that's 27 right now, I'd set up a goal at 30 on my 30th birthday, financially or at least status wise. Like either like what I want to look like health wise, I'm losing weight, getting in shape and shit. And then set the yearly goals and stuff from there. Usually birthdays is not hard to remember, not hard to forget, but like, that's, yeah, I always liked math. I was always very good at math and stuff like that. But, Charlie's like, I'm not a math guy. Miguel's the math guy. Like a human calculator in my head and shit like that. But yeah, Spanish is a lot easier trying to clap a Latina. This is true. I mean, hey, the best thing I've told a lot of people in the previous courses, if you're trying to learn a language, go fuck go get a girlfriend in that language or some shit. My darts is like trying to become a millionaire by 24. Okay, there's the goal. You have 4 years to do it, motherfucker. 4 years. You can do it. I can help you make a plan. We can help you make a plan, right? A part of it's going to be, trying to make as much money this cycle you can and basically not being bitch made. And you got to go hard in the fucking pain in Bitcoin and Ethereum at the bottom and in Solana and other coins. And then keep fucking working, putting your money in. You're going to hit hundreds of thousands. And then you could potentially, before the cycle's done, like what's in 4 years, it'll be 2029. That's the next top. We're in the roaring 20s of crypto, right? I said first course I ever did, September of 2020. I said we're in the roaring 20s. Instead of stocks, it's crypto. Instead of stocks, it's crypto. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time right there. He's 20, because in realistically, 24, he's got 3 years and some change. But you set yearly goals. You set it like a larger, broader yearly goal, and you give yourself a 6 month checkup. Like, so go in your calendar and see 6 months from now, boom, go like, where am I? Where am I to my yearly goal? Where am I to my long-term 4-year goal? And don't set any more goals past the 4-year goal. That's the other thing too. Like, don't like this is a big thing girls do. Like, I want to be married by this age. I want to do this by that age. And have like a checkup, the micro goal, and then the larger 4-year goal. And you might, and if you're hustling, you're working really hard, what's going to happen is you're probably going to hit that $1 million status at 23. You hit it early. Now you're like, oh shit, I did it. Now it's time to make a thing. Where do I want to go from here? And you decide, let's go hit 5 million. Let's go with 10 million. Maybe like you set a larger goal and you give yourself like at 24, you might say, okay, let's see, at 28. Because then your goals might change from 20 to 30 because you have, that's where you might have to decide like, oh, I want to like, because I'm going to answer some of the chats in here and I got super chats I got to answer as well. But like, that's how you do it and stuff. And don't feel shame living at your mom and dad's house and stuff like that. There's no shame in that and stuff like that. Most of the world lives with their parents. This is like some lie. Now, obviously, once you get some bread and some Skrilla, or if your parents are fucking super annoying, or you think they're super annoying, they're trying to help you. I mean, as much as your mom and dad, and not everyone's got an ace of hearts for parents, right? Some people got piece of shit parents. I know that, or they don't have parents, or they live with their sister and stuff. Yeah, you be glad you have your parents, but don't be delusional. Like, you have to look intrinsically. This is where, like, I don't know. Some people don't, because some people are pieces of shit. Like, they are pieces of shit, and their parents are awesome. They just don't realize like how stupid they're acting towards their parents, and vice versa, too, as well. But one thing I'm gonna tell you too, it's okay to have to drink a little bit and have some fun. Go when you're 21, because it's really like, what's the point? There's really no point after, like, you go, unless you're like going to a party to go with some honeys and shit. If you're just going to like go drink and shit before 21, don't do it. Like, wait till you're 21. Vegas is a great place to do it and stuff. I wouldn't even say go to Vegas unless you're 21, unless you're just going to CMC or something like that, just to hang out and talk. But like, one thing that can help you out if you're in the crypto thing, try to go to some conferences. That's a good spend some money there. Try to go to some of the after party stuff. Just mingle around. The more you're around crypto stuff, like your whole life is that. Like, I used to go to things just for like landscape stuff, or like I would just go out, like I would go to tool shops and just look around. Like, I'd go to like Ace Hardwares, and then I'd find like actual like entire like shops dedicated to only like landscape equipment, and I'd walk around. I'm like, wow, look at this. And then I'd figure out ways like, this tool is really good. Can I make money with this? Yeah, I think I could start offering jobs about this. And then I'm like, before I buy it, let me ask a bunch of my customers. And this is what I would do. I'd ask, hey, like, I'm about to acquire this. Would you be interested in those services? Yeah, I definitely would. Like, I would love if you could do this kind of weed whacking job, or like this kind of a tree trimming job or something. I'm like, really? Okay, cool. And then I go buy the tool, get the job. And then that would almost help me pay for them. Maybe like within 1 or 2 jobs, I would end up paying for the equipment off the jobs. Now I have paid for equipment that in the future is only going to generate me more. Like, I have more ways to make money because I offer more services, and I've got these expensive like extendo chainsaws and shit. You should see my garage. Like, I have so much equipment still to this day and stuff like that. And this is what I did. So all my equipment was paid for. I didn't have nothing. That's a big thing too. A lot of like some competition that I had, and people in other industries, like they basically like they were making more money than me, but they all fucking went under because basically all their equipment was rented. They owned nothing. They owed money. They were paying payments on wood chippers and fucking trucks. And I mean, I always kept my businesses as high margin as possible, basically. I basically had beaters and shit. I mean, that's probably one thing I probably like if I had stayed in it, I probably would have had newer trucks, but just because I could afford them now. But like I had like basically all paid for trucks and stuff and the equipment, and like basically every dollar that came in was profit, basically, which is really cool. But yeah, I still recommend the Millionaire Booklet. It's a really good read. Like the Grant Cardone has the Millionaire Booklet. It's a really good thing. Like know the numbers. I have it somewhere. I could probably get it, but I have to probably go find my backpack. But the Millionaire Booklet, you can buy it on Amazon. It's literally like 20 pages. There's a whole thing about like know the numbers, right? You want to make $1 million, right? You can sell a product for $1 to 1 million people, right? Or you got to sell 100,000 people in a $10 product, or you got to sell 1,000 people in a $1,000 product, or you charge a certain amount per month. Like that's really the math on everything, right? And then also you don't have to like that's only one-time sales. It could be monthly sales as well, or you have to earn this much dollars an hour to try. And you start learning really quickly. The hourly side extremely difficult, and you need like one of the best things you could ever learn is basically not leverage, but you learn how to like you learn how to leverage other people's time, but you also learn how to scale some of the best things. Like this is scaling right here, right? I'm literally talking in the middle of the night right now to about in total on YouTube, like 180 people on YouTube live right now. I've talked a lot more, and I've talked to a bunch of people on X right now and stuff like that. So this video is going to get like 3,000. So basically, like if you look on YouTube by the end of the week, like this video has reached 3,000, 4,000 people, right? Like where am I going to be able to talk to 4,000 people in a week? That's scale, right? I'm able to help my guys buy the bottom. So I'm helping like if eventually when this turns around and it starts going up into October and we start having the money cut, like the interest rate cuts that start happening and the prices start going up, these people have now gained more money and they're like, wow, this is incredible. And it's the same thing for everything, for like Instagram too. When I have a video go viral on Instagram, it's like, where would I be? Like my videos on Instagram would like, if I get a decent video, it gets like 100,000 views. On some of my bigger videos, I've hit 15 million views, I still get like 20 to 30,000 views, like on a video that I did a while back about fucking Ethereum hitting 27 grand, which is pretty funny. Yeah, but the Millionaire Booklet, I'd really recommend you guys buy it. I think you can still buy it on Amazon. I think really. Parents that kick their kids at 18 are evil. Yeah, like I think that's kind of tough, but you can still make it. But that's horrible. And then then they get all weirded out. But like, why aren't you close to your parents? Like, well, you know why? Like, let me see some other questions here. It's a lot easier if single, no kids. Yeah, definitely. But but at the same time, if a person never has any of that stuff, they never know what it is. That's why guys succeed so much when they get into a really crazy relationship where like they're spending so much time with the girl and they're not fucking be able to work out, they're not able to work as much as they need to. Finally, when they free themselves from that shit, or like more likely, most guys don't let go of the coochie and the girl leaves them, they go into monk mode, it's winter arc mode, and then they fucking ascend because they finally like. What life like. It started like how it like you basically discover slavery and then you're free and then you don't take you take at least for a year or two you completely like live life to the fullest because you were a slave.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, slaves, this is your song, thank you. Slaves.
Right, and I hear this a lot of the time with guys too, actually I got asked this a lot, like, Miguel, what has your life changed when your son, like, I'm working harder, but I was already working hard. Like, I wasn't the type of guy that like, now that I have kids, now it's time to grow up. And now it's time to really put in the work. I was already putting in the work. Like, I didn't need a fucking, like, a wife and a girlfriend and kids and shit to be like, all right, now it's time not to be a loser. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Money game crypto. Back in the day, college was seen as the ultimate path to a high-paying job, or was sold as a qualification to do so. Exactly, right? And this is why it was such a big gamble for me, and I felt so weird about it, but like I counter-traded it, and it worked out, but it was a gamble because I could have been totally wrong and maybe call it like it could have just been like it played out like that, right? College was just oversold to too many people, and I went into trades and I made a lot of money. And then two, like crypto, same thing. People discounting crypto, thinking it's lame. I jump in. Now me and Charlie are known entities in crypto. We're pretty successful, and I'm over here working every night. How many people are streaming? Like fucking no one's streaming at this time. Like I'm already 2 hours, 10 minutes into a stream and stuff, going live multiple times a week. We go live I go live about on a slow week 3 times, usually 4 to 5 times a week. Especially if I have to, like sometimes I do like 4 shows, and then I still do Moon Gang on my channel as well. Literally putting out between like 8 to 12 hours of content a day. I think one of my last streams I did 3-hour live stream. So it was risk, but so I like to counter trade, and then but there's risk and not taking the road less traveled sometimes, but you gotta follow your gut, and sometimes you gotta know. Like I kind of knew myself. I knew school wasn't it. I knew it wasn't it. It was fucking me. I hated it. I thought school was fucking slavery. I always said, man, I could teach this class better than that, and I can. I'm a great teaer. Like I knew I did. Like, and you have to be delusional like that and really believe your shit, because like when you're that broke and you're that young, they're like all you have, your superpower is youth energy and delusion. That's what you have. Low key, Alex Becker has some good life advice. No, definitely. Actually, yesterday, something really cool. I met Alex Becker before he started blowing up and stuff way back in the day. I met one of his teachers that kind of taught him in like I think he learned SAO from this lady and stuff I met yesterday and stuff like that. I'll probably keep her private real quick, but like I met her, got to talk to her, and she was basically one of the ones that taught like SEO to like Becker back in the day. Like I think like literally 2010, 2008, 9, 10, 11 era and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. And he's like, oh, I remember Becker. Yeah, he took it, and so did like Lopez as well, which is kind of insane. So like, yeah. Yeah, there's only like school wasn't for me, so I joined the oil industry. Yeah, so you went there and you went to an industry where they pay really well, that works hard, but you can do it when you're young. Put the money down, make sure your truck's paid off, save a lot of cash, keep saving money away, invest, but also save money as well. The thing is, when you're making those jobs, some of those jobs you might not be able to last forever. So it's sort of like you make a lot of investments, but you still have to save 30-40% of your income as cash in the bank, no matter after taxes and shit. And you make sure your truck's paid off. You make sure everything's paid off. So it all just starts hitting. So you start investing. You start investing a large portion of your income. You basically will live off 10% of your income. You invest 40. You save 50. Or maybe 30% of your into cash, and over years and years and years, because you're working every day and you're working hard and you're doing overtime, you have a huge amount of cash, and then you can swing on a business. Just hopefully it's on a restaurant. Yeah, I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm literally a 33 life path GOAT. 2027 is the year, baby. 2027 is the year of the GOAT, dogs. Where's the bottom? 2027. I'm gonna blow up in 2027, you guys.
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding.
This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us?
Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz.
The crypto is down 85%.
Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset.
Not the hustler mindset.
Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent, so I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do this guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz.
Yep. So I got another little video here that's pretty interesting as well. So this is about this one's all in about going in all in on one project and shit.
If you have 100K, never put it into one thing. If you have do not put your full portfolio into one thing. I don't care that people put it into Astra and they made 7 figures and they never have to work again. Do not fucking do it. It is a life nuke. Do not ever fucking put yourself in a position to lose all your fucking money. Just don't fucking do it. I know you're going to miss out on shit. If you have 100K, never put it into one thing. If you have do not put your full portfolio into one thing. I don't care that people put it into Astra and they made 7 figures and they never have to work again. Do not fucking do it. It is a life nuke. Do not.
Let me play this again for the people in the back and shit.
If you have 100K, never put it into one thing. If you have do not put your full portfolio into one thing. I don't care that people put it into Astra and they made 7 figures and they never have to work again. Do not fucking do it. It is a life nuke. Do not ever fucking put yourself in a position to lose all your fucking money. Just don't fucking do it. I know you're going to miss out on shit. If you have 100K, never put it into one thing.
Yeah. We're not so I know obviously like last cycle, a lot of people went all in on Hex and stuff like that and shit like that. It worked. So when you go full risk on like that, you win and they've made a lot of money, right? Or they round trip the bag, but they still have money, right? When you don't have money, you can take long shots like that. When you start making, like as an example, that one guy that wants I think Dark or whatever, right? He's like 20 years old trying to make that $1 million. Let's just say he makes 100,000 or 200,000 in the next 6, 7, 8 months. Yes, Spooky Bear, put everything into Sonic, bro. You're pussy if you don't. And if you do go all in, that's your shit. I mean, that is your decision. You chose to do that. That's you, bro. You know. And if it goes well, you're like, well, I'm the greatest fucking investor on the planet. I mean, no shit. I wasn't never going to fail. God's favorite. And if it goes bad, Miguel and Charlie, those fucking scammers, those motherfuckers. But it's true. Like, you know, when you first get that first 100,000 or like you're like $400,000, yes, all in on Palomos, dog. I hope you did. You might get your internet disconnected soon. But all in on a shitcoin, bruh. Do it now. Bah, bah, bah. Togi, yeah, Togi, but even Togi, who goes all in on gambling, doesn't put it all in one game. He plays a bunch of games. He's gambling in the same casino, but he's playing roulette. He's playing fucking blackjack. He's playing slots. He's playing the fucking, I don't know, the little ball game that goes in the hole and shit. Whatever. Like, even Togi, the degenerate motherfucker, who goes all in, doesn't just do one steroid. He does multiple steroids. He takes testosterone and trenbolone and fucking puts primobolan or goes fucking Mastron and shit and takes orals and shit. Like, even Togi doesn't just go, let me just do a test only cycle. Even Togi doesn't just like, that's it. I'm playing one game, one hand of Baccarat. And it's, no, if he loses, he battles the fuck back and tries multiple games. It's insane. Like, it's so funny when you say it out loud, but it's absolutely true what I'm saying right now. Just for the guys in the back.
If you have do not put your full portfolio into one thing. I don't care that people put it into Astra and they made 7 figures and they never have to work again. Do not fucking do it. It is a life nuke. Do not ever fucking put yourself in a position to lose all your fucking money. Just don't fucking do it. I know you're going to miss out on shit. If you have 100K, never put it into one thing. If you have
especially if you worked really hard to get, like, fuck yeah, give me all, I got my first 100 grand. We had tons of guys, first 100 grand, first 50 grand. All now you got to do is, you know, wait, buy the lows on Ethereum and Bitcoin later on in Solana when it dips down, you buy there, right? And within a year and a half, that 50 G's turns into $150, maybe 200 grand. Now you're swinging dick out here. Now you can take a little bit of profits. Now you can take some risk plays. And then eventually another year later, we're in 28 now, you might be sitting on 400 grand. You're sitting on 400 grand. Now you're in 28, 400. You turn 50 into 400. You're 2x away from $1 million. But you're all in on one token. Let me take my 50 grand, my 100 grand. Let me put it all into this one token. Oh, fuck. Now you wasted the whole 25 cycle, 26 cycle. Gone. Retard shit. Fucking crazy, dude. Search your soul. You know I'm right. Where's this fucking stupid bullshit? I'm gonna show you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you guys, man. What the fuck, man? And join the fucking crypto mindset course, man. What are you doing with your lives? You know? Like eventually, look, you stick this. Wait, let me see. You stick this into this game long enough, bro. These are the games you're gonna be playing, bro. You'll be figuring out ways to save on the taxes, bro. This is where you guys are gonna be at. I know I could be a motivational speaker, dude. I know I can. I'm not shocked, bro. I know I'm good. Do you know how unlikely it is that I'm in the position I'm in right now? It's everything. It's persistence, luck, and fucking delusion. That I'm in the position I'm in right now. Too retarded to quit. Too delusional to stop. Too masculine to quit. Bars. Woo! Who else but me, baby? Who else but me? We're running 2 hours and 22 minutes. Still 10 o'clock at night. Been streaming all day in fucking Miami. Fucking partying at night, waking up early, doing streams, doing fucking webinars and shit, talking to Castle Club. We're doing a Castle Club we're doing a Castle Club webinar for the FNF gang real soon, actually, within a day or two. And then we're gonna be doing we got some webinars for you guys in the Citadel, in the Crypto Mindset course, in the Cash Out course. We got a bunch of content for you guys. We're here, but we're gonna be back in Vegas. Charlie was supposed to be here, but things happened. So yes, my job here is to stop you from fumbling your bags. I'm here. And then when the market's here, it's to remind you that the fucking market isn't dead. And then that's why ask all your other influencers. They fuck off. I don't. I stay here. I'll stream to fucking 20 people if I fucking have to. I'll make those 20 people who watch me rich as fuck. That's what I'll do. No, that'll be for Castle Club Premium. We're gonna have two. We're gonna have three technically. We're gonna have a Castle Club Premium only call, and then another Castle Club, which everyone's invited. So everyone's gonna be invited to the Castle Club call. So don't worry. Seriously, I used to stream to 20, 15 people. I literally remember the lowest stream I ever had. I think I had about 17 people, 18 people. Yeah, I used to do 4-hour live streams. Because I used to stream on the Discourse Syndicate, so I was an endurance runner and shit when it came to streaming. So I would stream 4-hour, 3-hour, 5-hour streams all the fucking time. I made those guys who watched me really rich. They bought Hex at the all-time lows. They bought Ethereum at the all-time lows. We bought Solana. We did really good. We bought Luna. Not that cheap, but cheap enough. Made some money. DCC's going to get a haircut tomorrow. But when I get a haircut, the markets go up. I just killed a Trenta coffee. I'm drinking a Celsius right now. The night's young, motherfuckers. I've thought about that. So I'm probably going to stream on Pump.fun. I'm going to make an account, but I need to see if I can multi-stream because I'm not going to leave YouTube for fucking Pump Fun, but I'll side stream on Pump Fun just for the fucking shit of it. But I'm a grind. I can grind this shit out, baby. I'll grind it out. I'll get your girl pregnant, bro. Don't you forget.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves. This is your song. Thank you. Slaves, slaves.
Spooky Bear said, "How many inches are you? Depends if I'm standing on my wallet or not." Which answer do you want? I'm 5 foot 14 inches. Oh yeah, Maddie. Yeah, give me a bit. Yeah, he's got to wait for Charlie to get back from Miami. I'll send you that shit. You got him, dude. Are you going to the Olympia? Dude, I always forget when the Olympia is, but yes, that's on my bucket list. So somebody in the chat remind me, Chris77, it's your job now. I've christened you. When's I always forget the Olympia. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Olympia this year. Yes, that's on my bucket list. I need to go to Olympia this year. I keep fucking forgetting. But the GOAT is the 8th Chinese. It attracts money, man. Shit. I've always been money minded. Even like my mom's got a home video of me asking my dad. Because like, you know, the newspapers used to have the price of gold and oil and shit. So like, Dad, gold's $270. We should buy some right now. That's really cheap right now. It's gonna go higher. And it did. 6-7-year-old Miguel.
It was a bad year because look, I'm only 14. Look what it did to me.
14 years old?
Yeah, 14 years old. And look what I look like. For crying out.
All right. We got Hector with the $2 super chat. What price do you think Sui and S will hit in Q4? Let me look at. I haven't actually looked at Sui today. Let me look at the price of Sui. So back to super chats. Sui's down. Oh no, Sui's down 9% for the month. Oh wait, I'm not sharing screen. Whoops. I'm gonna have to edit out that fucking that stream about the Rolex. I know I'm gonna get flagged for that shit. It at one point was $4, and now at this point it's $3.14. We looked 3 months ago. It was down here $2 when we were buying. When I crashed and it went to like almost $1.99. So this is this is a decent price. You know, you're skipping all this horse shit right here. Sui's looking nice. This is where I'd buy Sui. Sui at $3, and if it goes to $2, I'd buy more. Probably December. Oh, okay. You know, I want to go to the Olympia because they have a lot of booths and stuff. So I actually might find some really cool gym equipment or actual like maybe I've been looking like there's these really cool things where like it's like a wrist wrap, but you also it's like there's like really like I don't really like those slip-on ones. There's like these ones that have like Velcro belts on it and stuff where you can actually like put it on very easily around your elbows and then like really fasten it down in and stuff like that. But like I can't remember what websites those are on and stuff like that. So like I might just go out just to find some cool shit. I'll probably buy a lot of shit while I'm there. Probably some more chalk and shit. I'm just literally going to the Olympia and just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Usually people go and then they get like almost like a year's supply of fucking pre-workout. I'm not even joking around. People go to the Olympias or the Arnold Classic. It's one of the only times I'd probably go to Ohio. Yeah, they finish offloading gym equipment. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see some cool stuff like that. But yeah. Let's see, October 9th. Ooh, that's when the Olympia is? October 9th, 11th is going to be my first Olympia. Probably going to hit the gym out there in a while. Dragon Lair is cool. If you want a more quieter gym, I go Powerhouse and stuff by Iris Kyle is really cool. But yeah, Dragon's Lair is probably one of the cooler ones there. Cutler has this other one. I just forgot the name of it, but I'll get a list of that. Yeah, people go out there and get like so many. I've seen people fill entire backpacks full of free samples. Pre-workout energy drinks. I only drink energy drinks for streams or something like that. Like, Dragon Lairs for the bougie. Yes, thank you. Yes. Yes, but there. So in terms of like Sui, in terms of like price prediction, I do expect in Q4 for it to break its all-time high. So I'm giving a bit of a range here, but I like to see like $6 to $10 within the quarter and stuff. That's the range there. Maybe a 6 is barely like maybe the cycle's weaker than we think, and it just kind of barely breaks above its all-time high, makes a new all-time high, and then that's the dip on it. But I think we're going to end up having a nice month or maybe month and a half run, which would be really nice. You know, Dragons like $225 a month. Yeah, EOS is a good gym. Yeah, the gyms out here are the gyms out here are a step above most other gyms you go out to. Maybe there's really good ones in LA, I guess, but like it's LA, so gay. Sonic to $5 is all. I think before the end of the cycle, I do think Sonic can get to $5 or $8, but within the quarter, I'd love to see us recover back up to like 80 cents to $1.40. That's what I'd like to see before. That would be a really good recovery because like let's just say worst case, maybe we hit 16 cents, right? That would be horrible, right? Or maybe like 23 cents or something. Then the multiple on that is pretty nice. We've hit like you'd be able to hit a 5x at $1 and some change. So yes. There you go. And so we got Jose DeSantis with a $2 super chat. Price predictions for Hess, Pulse Chain, Inc. Basically all the stuff, basically 28, 20, 27, 27, 28. Well, I believe they'd be higher than they're out right here, right now. Obviously, they have to survive the bear run, right? If they do, and then the ecosystem's still alive, and maybe Richard's fucking like finally off of his fucking hiatus or whatever the fuck he's on, and like I think they'll be higher than they are here. I mean, guesstimation price, I don't know. Maybe finally we're just chilling at a penny on hexes, or maybe a couple cents on the penny on the hexes, just chilling, and that would be a really nice place to be at, somewhere in like 27, 28. The pulse hexes would just probably be maybe a couple multiples above the SAC rates, chilling in Inc. I don't know. It just depends. Inc's like the weird one because it's like it all depends on whether they've added more like utility with buy and burn, or there's a supply going up again. Say I always pulse chain, but that's kind of what I think. If we're talking about that into the future, but they have to survive, of course. YN Crypto with the $5 super chat, with Chainlink leading the secured value and Pyth leading the blockchain chains to covers. Do you think Pyth will outperform Chainlink? Well, it's smaller in market cap. It definitely can, but like there's direct purchases in terms of like there's an ETF for Chainlink. There's going to be a company. There's treasury companies for Chainlink, and because of that push, Chainlink could do very, very well. But Pyth is just much lower in market cap, so it's possible during a certain portion of the run it could just outperform Chainlink, of course, right? But the one negative against Chainlink is that a lot of their top guys are going to be selling just like XRP does. So, it is what it is. But Chainlink is very, very useful for crypto. So, yeah. Let me know when you slide to Reno. Let's hit craps. I'll let people know when I'm in Reno. Yeah, but I'm not in Reno. I'm in Vegas right now. So if you're in Vegas, say what's up in the. I mean, I might. If some of you guys are in Vegas right now, I might. We might meet up for a casino run or something. Shit, because I'm gonna be here in Vegas for a while. So yeah. But if you want to, let me know, man. Join the Citadel or join the Crypto Mindset course, you guys, and then we'll definitely chop it up and shit like that. Does Sonic dip a little bit more than we? Maybe just a little bit more, but basically, I don't think I think most the volatility goes down on Saturday and Sunday, so the volatility is going to have to be in the next 2 days, or it just basically slows down, and then the Monday open would have to be like bad for us to continue the dip, basically. Okay, let's keep going. ANN, what do you think about Toshi and Zara? Got in early on Toshi. Let me take a look real quick. Toshi. Oh, it's a base protocol one. How early are we talking, brother? So, okay, let's see. How did he go? It went to 22. So I must have gone like 2.2 billion in market cap. This is correct. Yeah, so it peaked out here on the wick, but let's say the body of the candle, 1.4 billion market cap. It's crashed down quite a bit. It's recovered. The chart's alive. I mean, the chart's alive. So like, well, it's breaking up into a new pattern, right? I mean, technically, like it's been making lower highs. And what lower highs means, basically, you see this little dotted line here. So here's the low, right? The recent after the crash, right? So this is like a trend reversal. So okay, is this one high? Is it touching this one? No. Okay. Is this line touching the next one? No. Even though it's a very slightly above, it did go higher. Okay. Is it touching the next one? No. Is it touching the next one? No. So it means like it's heading upwards and right. So it means the chart's alive. So people are accumulating, or whales are accumulating. So it's coming up. So yeah, I think it's got legs. I mean, the thing is there's nothing. I mean, with base protocol having a token, so it might I'd still probably go Brett, obviously, on the large, but like there's actually a really funny there's an episode of like, I think it was a crypto whale or killer whales or whatever. You know, the twins are, you know, the altcoin twins are on it and stuff like that. I mean, I think this guy was promoting bread on there, but obviously was hiding the fact that he has a ton of the supply and shit like that. So, you know, these coins are obviously manipulated, but people don't care, you know, as long as the token goes up. But you got to just, it's like hot potato, you know, when that pump happens, goes bananas, you go take profits into Ethereum, and then that's your protection. And at the time, you're like, it kept going higher, and then finally crashed. But when it finally crashes and Ethereum doesn't crash as much, you're like, damn, I saved a lot of my money. It's not sexy to sell into Solana, but if you think it's like, oh fuck, this is topped out and everything's going to top out, and you sell it into USDC, and then you feel smart because you protected your dollar value capital. You know, no one cares about dollars until like all the other crypto prices crash. Like right now, prices are going down. Like, bro, you know, like my fiat's out pumping crypto. Yeah, that happens from time to time. You know, lunch money. I never got your super chat answer. I'm still getting to it, dog. Where'd you super chat? Let me see. I'm literally looking at my super chats right now. Where is it? Well, if you did super chat, re-answer. I mean, I'm literally looking at my background here. It says I only got 10 super chats, so like I don't see yours at all in here. Did it not go through, bro? Anyway, I'm gonna continue. It's Hector. It's Hector's, not mine. So why are you saying it's yours? What? You never got my girl a drink. Which one's your girl? Well, it's my friend's girl. Oh, well, why did you say your girl?
No cobro, yo no cobro. Y dice así. Cuan, 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 cuan. Cuan, 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 cuan. Cuan, 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 cuan. Ya está cerrada con 3 candados. Y remachada la puerta negra. Queen, queen, queen.
You guys know sometimes when you say shit in the chat, it doesn't make sense at all, and then you get mad. Like people get mad at me because I'm like that made no sense at all. Yo, dog, why are you fucking my chick? Who's your chick? Well, it's not my chick. It's my friend's chick. Dog, what? Anyway. Well, I'm going to continue on. Austin. The two else. I did it. The Jews did it. Is AIOZ a good coin? Let me look. Ba, 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 ba. It's on network. Let's see less. Okay, let's see. Max here. It's been around since September. It's been around a long time. God damn. Yeah. It's recovered at least, so that's good. So let's start off from maybe like this cycle here. Okay. $11 million. Well, trend wise, if we're just looking from here onwards and stuff like that, it hasn't confirmed that it's basically broke down and shit. Its low is going to come in pretty close. Basically, it has to not go below this, basically, or it's going to have a bad time for a while. But yeah, basically, it has another like either you start buying some, if you really like it, you start buying some now. I mean, the play with this is basically just take profits at $1 billion. Like, buy what you want right now if you really like the coin, and basically take a 50%, like sell 50% of the coin, 6% of the coins once it's $1 billion. Just keep the rest as a moon bag, and then use that capital to basically build up your Solana or Ethereum bags, basically, just because he keeps doing it on these big runs. So like here's that big run we had right here, and this is during like the outside of the Trump rally, you know, like November, lasted a little good time too. So like, so during these runs, it does really well. So this is around the time when like we had a nice run during on Ethereum, and then we had the Solana run. So this actually kept up pretty decently. So like, that's the play here, is basically you take substantial profits at a billion market cap, and then, or you start, that's when you start your profit taking, and then you just kind of see maybe if it can go to like 1.5 or $2 billion on a new all-time high. Because if you look here, right, it's made a new all-time high every time. That's good. 1.1, 1.3. And that's not a lot, but it is a little bit. So like if I was being really like selective, 1.5, 1.6 is probably the next one. But then you just take more aggressive profits and it crashes, and you just wait for the massive crashes. Because like from here, right, it would hit like, okay, let's just call it a billion. It went from a billion down to like where 400. So it did 60% drop. 1.3 billion crashed to 200. This is a massive drop. God damn. So you just got to basically do the research to make sure that it's like it didn't get rugged or there's some huge compliance issue. If the coin's starting to rebrand itself, it's come back after it rebrands because it'll crash basically. Let me see what it does. DPIN powering AI. So yeah, this is an AI play. So this is during peak hype, and you have to be in an alt season for this thing to do. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. But that's the trade with it. If I were to trade it, and that's sort of like a longer, that's like a 3, 4, 5 month swing trade. You can make some money on it. Ken Rose, brother, thank you so much. Old redneck for the $5 which I'm trying to get out of the trailer. What's a good bag of Pulse Chain, Pulse X to have for an average dude? I've always said 100 million or a few 100 million. That's a really good bag. Because like, I mean, the prices are dirt cheap on Pulse Chain right now. I mean, they're basically bottom of the fucking barrel right now. And also within like reason, right, for the normal guy, you know, like Pulse X is literally like $2,200 buys you a tenth of a billion, right, or 100 million coins. Whereas Pulse Chain is literally 31, so 3,000. But so like that's already $5,000. So if you have 100,000 Pulse X, 100,000 Pulse Chain, I mean, you're almost like 5K deep. That's a lot of money for like the average guy. That's actually a decent bag, enough to get some X's, and then you just keep it moving on some other ecosystem or play or something like that. You may decide to put it all into Pulse X. That might be, maybe percentage wise, that might be a little better. Or you might go, let me do like 100 of that, and then let me get like 1 million EHEX or something like that if I'm trying to just to have some allocation, and that could be a decent play. Or, you know, yeah, because 1 million EHEX would only be like, where are we at? Am I blind? Where am I? Okay, it's only about $2,100 for 1 million EHEX, so you could buy 1 million EHEX and then buy 100 million Pulse X, and then put the rest on that stuff, or maybe just go like you take a shot on some like some other alts or something, but probably like let's stick to the mains at this point. You could put the rest of spare change in PGC possibly, but I'd probably go Pulse X and EHEX, and then maybe they'll just leave the rest on Pulse X or Pulse Chain. Yeah. Or well, I guess if you get Pulse X, you don't really pull. So maybe like 100 million here, buy 1 million EHEX, and put the rest of the spare change on fucking PHEX, and then be done with it, basically. Have you heard the new? Oh, there's a new PDI one. What's this? The Burn Addy will inject those coins into peg PDI. Wow, we'll see. I mean, my God. I'm a truck driver. Do girls think truck drivers are hot? The lot lizards do. I mean, girls are dumb. I mean, girls are dumb for the most part on stuff like, just like most guys are dumb. I mean, it's all about how you look. Go on a cut. Lean is law. Lean is law. I don't think I ever showed you guys that video. I think I was talking about this actually. Wait, let me see. I think last time I was talking about like lean is law video or something like that. Let me see if I can find the video. Yeah, but lean is law. You should you go on YouTube and watch Lean is Law. It's a pretty good video. There's lots of videos by a lot of content creators and stuff that made these videos. And most guys are, I mean, they're all saying the same shit basically, but yeah, it's just gonna make you better looking and stuff. I mean, you still kind of a butter face and stuff, but you don't look like, you know, like almost everyone's at least a 7. It's very rare. I mean, like if you're fat, if you're fat, there's hope to get better looking. But if you're skinny and ugly, you're already skinny and ugly. You know? That's why, like, there's hope with the chubby guys. When you're chubbier and stuff like that and not leaned out, like there's only room to go up. But when you're already skinny and ugly, you're fucked, man. God damn, dog. I'm like a 4 right now. That you have nowhere to go but up. You got nowhere to go but up. Old redneck. You got nowhere to go but up. If you're a 4, bro, you're doing good. Shit, you got nowhere to go but up. Especially if you got to look. I mean, are you okay? Is that a real picture of you? Or is that not a picture of you? Okay. How tall are you right now? If you don't mind saying, you don't have, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but like that is a picture of you. You had nowhere to go but up. Dog, you had nowhere to go but up. Literally, I'm not even joking around. 5'9". There we go. Shit. You lose like 50 pounds, you'll be fucking 5'10", dog. You put cowboy boots, baby, shit, you're fucking 6 foot. You're out here swinging dick. Shit, you're old redneck, man. You're going the who down to the hoot nanny. You're going down, bro. 240. Okay, 240 like that and shit, 5'9". You're probably gonna have to drop to 200 to like 190, if I'm being honest. Because you'll think like, oh, you'll say if I lose like 25, 30 pounds, I'm gonna look good. It's always more weight than you think. So you probably have to be 195 or 200. But you'll go to like drop down to 205 first, see how you look, and then drop another. That's where you fine tune it to the side. That's why for me, like I started my cut at 282 pounds. I am 254 right now because I was in Miami. I didn't lose that much weight in Miami. But I wasn't eating that much, but we were drinking a little bit. I shouldn't, yeah, but this is what it is. But my sleep was shit as well. But if you go down to like, because you're 240, right? You're overweight right now. Just start work out where you can. Obviously, I mean, if you're working on a truck, you have to put in a lot of hours. I understand, but like, so it's a lot of your stuff is going to end up being you're going to have to try to get 3 to 2 workouts at least, but like a full body workouts, but 3 workouts if you could, like upper body, lower body split, and then like accessory day, which could be like upper body's all like you're bench pressing, overhead lifting, and just doing like side laterals and stuff. So it's like you're getting the barrel chest, which you have a barrel chest, you have a good chest. Up putting here, your shoulders will get bigger, and you're doing a lot of rear delts because you're driving all day. So your posture, what's going to happen is you probably have a lot of front delt activity. So your shoulders are probably going forward, right? So you should be doing a lot of like with the ropes, a lot of face pulls like this. And then also bent over with dumbbells. It could be 30 pounders and just you're basically rear delt flies, and that'll really help out. That'll really help out your posture basically. And then the leg day is pretty easy. I mean, it's lower backs. So especially if you're not that flexible, you should be doing like, even though like leg press, you should probably start off with like a leg extension, a leg press, a leg curl, and then every gym has these. They feel super, super, super gay, but like they have those machines that like it's like you sit down in this little machine and you have to spread your legs like this or pushing back in. Those are really good for building up the legs and stuff, those kind of side stabilization muscles and stuff like that. And that's all you got to do. And some standing calf raise. So standing calf raise. You're a big dude, so you're gonna be strong as fuck. That'll make your calves bigger. And since you're a big dude already, you got big calves. So you can either start your workout with like a calf raise. So like, don't do the seated calves. Seated calves are dog shit. You want a standing calf raise. Standing calf raise machine. If all they have is seated, you do seated. Standing calf raise, and then go to leg extension. Then do leg press. Then you do either the sit down like leg curl, which is like you're pushing down like this, or lying leg curl, which you're bringing your legs up like this. And you've already finished like 80% of the workout, and then everything else is just like banana. It's easy. That's it. Rate me, Miguel. gonna start doing rate my physique and shit. Or fronts, but like the thing is, like, if you haven't worked out a long time, look, he's in a truck. I don't know how old he is, but like he could bust something. So he has to start working out for a while, get his body in better shape before we bring in the front squat, before doing the front squat or the back squat, which is why it's a little dangerous. So that's why I said like leg press. Then as you're getting more confident, you're building muscle out. Should have fit? Yes. 30 minutes walking, because you're 240, right? You're 5'9", you're 240, right? So that'd be like me. That's like me being like, if I wasn't working out, that's me being like the 260s at 6'1", basically, right? Or actually, no, you're basically as fat as I was at 282, but like I wasn't working out basically. So like I'm 41. I used to be an athlete, but I got addicted to dirty bulking. Yeah. You're an athlete, so that means so this is the cool thing is like once you built the muscle, you have the muscles there. You can build it back again. The hardest thing is building new muscle, but you can get old muscle back really, really, really easy. So this is great. So basically, I would recommend walking on a tread. So let me see. Let me look at this up for you. Cardio. So I've actually watched these videos before. I haven't met Greg Doucette, but like I've met him through Fresh and Fit and stuff. These are really cool, and like you should watch these videos right here. Greg Doucette, cardio. He likes the bike ride, but if bike's not you, don't do the bike. Bike's gay if you don't like it. But you should watch. I literally watched all these. I was like, let me check all this cardio shit, right? You can just if you watch all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just watch these 8. You pretty much know what you need to know about cardio. Christ is king. That's right. Set the incline to 15. Walk at a 1 or a 2. Like me, I finally got to the point where I can walk the whole 30 minutes on a 2. It's harder than you think, and it's a great workout on your calves because we're bigger guys and shit. So I'm working my calves out when I'm running. So my calves are growing. I mean, I got big calves now. But the cardio, it's a really good calf workout as well and stuff like that. You're walking, wear some comfy shoes and flat shoes, comfy shoes, and yeah, Christ is king. Miguel Glass. But this is really good. And then you just watch some videos. You can watch me and Charlie's stream or something like that, or download it. I always recommend people get YouTube Premium because you can download the videos. Some people it's like, oh, you get ad block or whatever. I'm doing it for no ads and just the convenience of downloading videos because sometimes you're into some gym and there's no fucking internet. It's super gay. So like I pay for like premium YouTube music and premium YouTube I think you get all of it when you pay for the YouTube Premium. And I can download like music. So I have tons of music on my phone that's downloaded. I have full albums downloaded. So when there's no internet, I'm still rocking out the Slayer. I'm still rocking out fucking all the fucking Metallica albums. I got all the fucking music. I got Disturbed. I got fucking rap albums. I've got so many albums downloaded on my phone. I got like fucking reggaeton music and shit, just depending on what mood I'm in. I got music downloaded from the 1920s and shit, just in case I'm in that mood or whatever. That's what it is. That's what we're here for, Just go to Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette, type in cardio. Watch these videos. I mean, they're really short. I mean, they're like 20 minutes, 15, 18. So sometimes I watch these. I watch some of these on the treadmills. Eventually, I listen to all of them, so I stopped listening. So I stopped. You see, like, yeah, Battle of the Cardio Machines. That's an interesting one. I thought, that's kind of cool. Like his cardio advice is very, very, very good. And that's probably one of the best. I mean, this has really helped my weight loss. But it's not. But it isn't like I'm running and doing anything crazy. All I'm doing is like, I just added like 30 minutes or 20 minutes to my cardio. Some days, like if you're really in prep, you just do 20 minutes to get the fuck out of there. You have to, but like this is gonna like super speed your cut down. Like you'll get to 230, maybe 229 in like 2 months, bro. I'm not even joking around. You will, Yeah, you can listen to Myron rants or something. Enter Sandman. Yeah, I'm serious, man. The whole thing is like if you spend a little bit of money for convenience and stuff, and it's the best shit ever. Like I'm just like, what do you think? So one of the things too, because I used to work out in places where there's no like internet connection anymore. The internet would go away, or like there's no place to charge your phone anymore without destroying the battery life on your fucking truck. This is why I'm still corded headphones and stuff like this. That means like I hate it when you have like these fucking gay Bluetooth headphones and they fucking die on you, or like one loses charge and the other one's alive. Like, I've been doing 55 minutes Stairmaster every day, YouTube Premium. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lunch money, shot the lunch money, brother. Yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna add Stairmaster later on. I'm doing the cardio just because I don't want to hurt my knees or nothing like that. I don't want to break anything right now. But yeah, Stairmaster is probably the supreme one, I would say. Like, because you can get really good leg. It kind of really makes your legs look good. So a lot of bodybuilders have said this. So like, if primarily most of your cardio is Stairmaster, your legs, you start really getting a lot of good definition on your legs. But in the beginning, you know, you need to like protect, because it's really hard, and it's fucking really hard in the middle of it, and it really could beat up your knees, especially because you're retired, 41, you know, you're sitting down a lot. You need to like be very careful on your knees. So like I would really recommend probably just the treadmill, walk it at a 1, maybe a 1.5, and like eventually I've been able to get myself up to like 2 now, you know, and like eventually I'll probably be like walking at a 3 or something like that, but you just go slowly basically. But yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. I don't know, do I have the other one? Let me see. Yeah, this is the other one too, if you want to see it. Like Lean is Law, right? I think I saw this. Was this the video I saw? It may like Lean is Law. This is it's like a 9-minute video and stuff like that of like why you want to be lean and shit, and stay like basically you're only lightly bulking or like to the point and stuff like that. But like there's some good videos. He makes some this Luther guy has great videos on, but you kind of know this already, but it's a self-affirmation. You're like, lean makes you more attractive. Duh. Yeah, why lean's a cheat code? Yeah, of course. Like, you know, of course, right? Because you're gonna be better off lean anyway, right? But the whole thing is just like you're trying to work out and keep some muscle and stuff like. But like, there's great videos here and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Yeah, swimming's really great too as well. It's just, but the thing is you have to like, fuck, I have to bring my clothes. So it's all about time management. If you like, and he's truck driving, so that's why I'm like, you know, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just want to work into it because the lighter you get, the more it's easier on the knees to do all that extra shit, basically. Yeah. I'm at the stage that I feel the gym center is gay. As dudes stand posing 20 dudes, 1 girl, building my own gym. Yeah, you can get to that point, dude. I mean, that's what I built myself out. Like, I just do a lot of extra work. Like, I still work out mostly in the regular gyms, but like, I like doing all my accessory shit, or like, you know what? I feel like I can hit my chest a little more. Let me hit a couple more reps and shit. Just hit some more volume on the chest, or do some shit like that, or hit some chin ups. And I love doing my ab workouts at home, really, just because I hate doing abs in the gym and shit. Usually because all of these dudes they're taking up the machines to do all the ab stuff, and like people are in the way. It's just lame as fuck. So I just rather just get my shit done, get my cardio done, and I'll do like I'll do my abs. Like for abs, it's like basically just leg raises, pretty much. You don't want to put weights on or nothing like that. You know, just, you know, how much am I benching right now? I'm for reps and stuff. Like I'm probably like doing like, even right now, like 2. Oh wait, how much is that? Let me do the math. Let me see. Like 280, like I'm doing like 285 for reps and stuff like that, and 315s. I need a spotter, but like I've been saying that like I'm gonna do that shit, but like I've hit 315 for like, you know, 3 or, you know, maybe like 4x3s or something like that, or like, you know, 4x5s if I feel really strong, or 5x5s if I feel really strong and stuff like that. Am I stronger in bench or legs? Right now, I mean, honestly, I'm not squatting that much right now, so I'd probably say, I mean, it's pretty even, I guess, but probably bench, really. I am starting to do much more legs now and stuff like that, because like if I was gonna work out, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do back day, or I'm gonna do a fucking shoulder or fucking chest day or some shit like that, because I used to I still kind of bro split a little bit, but yeah. My dad's 56 and has more muscle than me. Well, time to change that. The time is now, old man. The time is now. Let me answer a couple more super chats. Let's see. 10 million PGC or 500 million pulse chain. I'll sell into Sui. Well, if you feel over allocated, I mean, the worst case, you can just sell half of it into Sui and then just keep the rest in pulse chain. But I mean, obviously, the safer play is always pulse chain. There's not going to be any problem. I mean, like, keep it in pulse, I guess, you know, or do like a 50-50 split, or maybe just keep like 250 or 300 pulse and then put the rest in the SUI, just to have a bag outside of it. People are crying so much these days. Josh Hamilton, prediction on Sonic next cycle. Do you see them being able to compete with SUI and Solana if they end up getting all the regulation stuff they need in order to be on the NASDAQ and stuff like that? Like, I think they could be able to compete somewhere in there and stuff like that. But we have to see. Every cycle is different. Like, it could get to a point where like I'm like, nah, they're pretty cooked right now. Fuck that. We'll move over. DCC, I'm about to overhead 315. Damn, dog, that's strong. I only got to like, I basically am benching right now for reps what I've done for like 1 rep maxes for my overhead. Like I'm doing my max overhead press is 285 for a single. For a single. Yeah. Actually, is that right? No, 295. So I had 2 45 plates, a 25 plate, and a 10 plate. So that's two. So yeah, so that's 290. So maybe like, what is it? Let me get 20 pounds to this. Oh no, so I guess I'm benching 295. I added that wrong. So I'm like for most of my sets, I'm benching 295 for reps. And then for my max overhead press is 195 or 295. Yeah. How high will the market cap Pepe be on October? Let's see. I mean, depending on like where we go, obviously, Pepe is one of the top coins. Someone just said it went under 4 billion market cap. That is good. That's a tempting DCA. 3.8 billion. That's nice. I like that. The children of Gaza are starving to death. Didn't like Israel try to kill like what was that eco chick? I mean, it'd be nice to get back, like October. It'd be nice to get us back up to here, so like to like 6.3 billion market cap. So maybe a 2x would probably be more like realistic, probably at most max, you know. But yeah, that's kind of where I see it, man. Well, anyway, you guys, we're at 3-hour mark here, and let me share this real quick. For people who don't know, boom, Crypto Mindset Q4 is live right now, man. What are you doing, you guys? Get in. You can pay with GPay. You can pay with Stripe and credit card, PayPal credit. You can split the course payment into 6 no-interest payments. PayPal used to do 4. Now they do 6. So this literally, you can literally get it for like $200 a payment or less. Get in the course. You can basically, last day to get in is the last day of the month, you guys. You guys have like 5 days left. Let me double check that. You guys have 5 days left to get into the Crypto Mindset course. Classes start on the October 4th, and damn, dude, it's gonna be sick, man. And then also if you do it through if you go on this link through mobile, you can pay through Apple Pay as well. You get that Apple Cash, get that cash back, baby. 5 numbers, the 5 number of change. That's what it is, man. We also if you go on the shop as well, you can just get the bundle as well. So if you go here to shop, you can buy the Take Profits bundle as well. You get $100 off, and we've increased the price of the Take Profits course by $100, but we're giving you a $100 discount here if you buy both at the same time. This covers you for the whole month of October and early November. We're gonna be in classes the entire month of October. We're gonna be off of YouTube teaching you guys stuff. We're going to be releasing the course list for classes on the Takes Profits course, probably like halfway through the Crypto Mindset course and stuff. We'll release all that stuff for you guys there. But right now, the schedule is out for the Crypto Mindset Q4 right now. October, you guys, and we're going to be with you guys so you guys don't fumble this Q4. I mean, it's crazy. People are saying like, you did all this shit just to fumble Q4. Insane, you know. But if that doesn't convince you, brothers, ladies and gentlemen,
you buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move, I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
We've literally set every possible advantage for people to get into the crypto mindset course, giving them time, the payment options. And on top of that too, you also can use your discount from the Citadel as well. So those emails have gone out. Make sure to check your spam folder and your email. We've emailed everyone in the Citadel has got their email for their discount code. So those guys in there, you can get up to $400 off the crypto mindset course if you've been inside the Citadel for more than 8 months. And then let's just say if you have $600, that just rolls over. You can use it on the next one and stuff like that. So we've increased it. So you can use $400 off from being in the Citadel, and then you never lose any of your stuff. So if you've been in the Citadel for a while and you have some stuff saved up there, you still have it. It doesn't expire unless you basically leave the Citadel. So what are we doing, man? We get it, man. We're 3 hours deep in this game, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna have a double stream. We're gonna go on Charlie's channel early in the afternoon, probably like around 2 p.m. And then we're going to be on my channel later in the afternoon, and we're going to be doing all kinds of content and stuff like that. And be on the lookout. If you're in the Castle Club, we're going to do a private Castle Club AMA and a Castle Club Premium AMA and stuff like that. So, boom. All the content you guys want, man. We're literally giving you as much content as we possibly can here in September. So with that, man, thank you so much, man. And
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding.
This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us?
Yeah, why is he so unfazed?
Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%.
Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset.
Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount.
Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent, so I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do this? This guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.